What's up, guys? Today we're counting down 3 of the wildest custom truck and hot rod builds ever to come through Gas Monkey Garage. From tire shredding street trucks to head turning hot rods, these are the projects that pushed the limits and left a lasting mark on the shop. So sit back, turn up the volume, and let's take a look back at 3 projects that perfectly represent what Gas Monkey Garage is all about: horsepower, craftsmanship, and doing things our own way. At number 3, our 800 plus horsepower Whipple-supercharged F-150 single cab. This thing was everything a street truck should be. Lightweight, lowered, loud, and ridiculously fast. We stuffed a Whipple under the hood, dialed in the stance, and turned an already cool single cab into an absolute missile. It had the looks, the sound, and more than enough power to surprise just about anything that pulled up next to it. What does he have? God!
What are you guys doing? I know you're already sitting there messing around trying to talk about a SEMA build.
Yeah.
We know daggum well that we don't start SEMA builds till around, I don't know, usually into September, early October. So I got a better idea. Put the SEMA thing away, don't worry about that. We're talking about Ford F-150 4x4. These things are all the rage on the street. You've seen a bunch of guys putting a little supercharger in there and a couple of doodads, and they think they want to go fast. Well, I want to go way faster.
Okay.
So I got all the parts, everything's here. Basically, I bought you all the best goodies because I've seen these trucks done, and some are cheesy, some are good, but nobody really does the whole thing like this. We've got all the ride tech kit in here. We've got all the air design body kit that's going to be color matched. We've got the Mickey Thompsons that are going to go on beadlock welds. We've got huge, and I mean massive Willwood brakes. I don't even know what all's in here. MagnaFlow. Oh, and this box back here you can't even see because y'all are still sitting down.
Well, I mean, we're just, this is blowing me away.
Stage 2, 3-liter Whipple. Not the baby one. So I want this thing low, lean, and going super fast. And I want it done in 3 days.
So is this our new shop truck?
No, we build, we sell, we buy, we sell. Eventually they sell. So
3 days.
3 days start to finish. It's got a little paint work, got a little interior work, got a whole hell of a lot of suspension work, wheels, brakes, a lot of brake work, and then got to put that Whipple on there and make this thing get on down the road. I want it in, can I get under 10 seconds?
I think that they get right around there. If you got the stage 2, it should be right around there. Yeah, it should be right under 10.
That's what I want.
That's insane.
On the street.
That's insane.
That's, yeah. Especially with them big stickies right there. What all do you have in there, bro?
Well, y'all get to unpack this as like my Christmas gift. Y'all get to see all this stuff later on and what have you. But here's what I need. So 72 hours, start to finish.
Okay, 3 days.
And that's why I brought it in late in the night because now we're fixing to quit and I can tell you what's up. You're gonna go home, get a lot of rest, and then boom, 72 hours, get it done. On the next couple of days, gotta go check out my restaurants.
All right, dude. Wow.
Well, that's a lot.
That's a lot. 3 days is also a lot.
That's short time frame.
Dude, that's gonna be a big push.
Just 3 of us. 1 day for you, 1 day for you, 1 day for me.
Well, we know his is gonna take 2 or 3. Yours is definitely taking a week.
A month? Calm down.
All right, so, I mean, I say we get a list real quick of what all we really have, go to the board and make a game plan. He said we got till tomorrow. I think we got another hour, so we can throw a game plan together.
Yeah.
Figure out what we got.
We gotta do something.
And you probably gotta get paint still, too.
Yeah, we gotta figure out what we got.
So we're about to put our 3-liter Whipple supercharger on here. We got the stage 2 kit, so it's a little bit more power, and I think it comes with a little bit more. So we got injectors, billet fuel rails, new spark plugs, complete wiring harness with power on demand. They give you an intake. I mean, dude, this kit comes with everything you can think of. And they even, like, the instructions are incredibly, like, easy to read. So we should be able to knock this thing out. It's a lot of stuff, but I think we'll have this thing on here by end of day. And yeah, I guess I need to get going instead of talking to you. Ford. Damn, I thought I got different ones. I got the same fucking thing.
Working on getting this glass off so I can get these mirror covers off so I can paint them. But I'm trying not to break it. And I wish I just had a bigger flashlight. It'd be fantastic.
All right, so what we're gonna do is get this grill off as fast as we can to get it over to Mike so he can get rolling on his color match. He's doing the mirrors right now. Obviously his time can't be rushed, curing and all that stuff. So we're gonna get his shit rolling first, and then we'll worry about getting the Whipple and all that disassembled.
We'll just buy new ones, right?
What? They're not messing up?
Oh.
What do you mean? Didn't mess them up? What do you mean? Why you gotta call me out?
Huh?
Can't wait till he breaks that mirror. Bring me the big one, Mike.
It's average.
We all know what Mike's working with now. Tools wise, tools.
The
Ha!
It's a moment of truth.
I got it and I didn't break it. However, I do want to remember what goes where, right? So I'm going to use my phone to take a picture because I'm old and I forget shit.
So the one thing that kind of sucks about doing a vehicle like this is that it is new and nice. 90% of the time we save a lot of time because we're really good at blowing shit apart in a very fast manner, but we also break a lot of shit. But with the old cars, we know that we're gonna go back and fix it. This, we gotta be all like slow and careful, and that's why Mike's out here helping me take painting pieces apart.
Back when people read.
So, after referencing my New Age Chilton manual, I figured out how exactly to take this grill off without breaking anything. See? All right, so right now we just took the stock fuel system and fuel rails off. The Whipple uses a different system, so we're gonna set it here for now, just in case we need anything off of it, but I think that we're not gonna use anything off that. So, and everybody can make fun all they want, but yes, I'm following instructions. I ain't trying to fucking go backwards on this. Looks like next step, yanking the intake. So, hey Mike.
Yeah.
Will you come and grab this for me?
I've heard that before, brother.
Where will I come? Yes.
Can you see what's going on back there? I'm gonna try to pick this up.
Yeah, there's wires back there.
Come on. Okay, hold on, Mike. This is what you're... Remove the 5+ wire and push pin from the back of the intake manifold, yeah, and disconnect the 4-way map sensor. Do not disconnect DI injection harness.
Oh. Might try going from that side.
Okay.
To pop that.
Oh, I see. Hold on. Let me get in there.
It's where the wire stuff plugs in, pushes into the body. And onto the back of the plastic.
All right, here we go. Here, Jimmy.
I might as well stay here and help you finagle that other one back.
No, we gotta undo some more shit, so don't worry about it.
Okay, let me get out.
Securing fuel rail. Lift rail away from manifold. From factory harness.
Oh, I'm not very flexible.
All right, Kenny, I think I've got everything over here done. You got the seals and stuff on the supercharger?
Got seals, injectors. Next steps are actually just throwing it on and tightening everything down.
All right, well, I'm gonna hop in the engine bay. You wanna bring it over and hand it to me?
Not really, it's heavy.
Yeah, I know. Oh, there's my ratchet.
You losing stuff in the engine bay already?
Nah, I had it down there on the tool.
You ready?
Yeah, yeah.
So while Josh just got done installing the supercharger base into the engine, I guess he's a little excited.
My bad, I didn't mean to throw that. I didn't mean to hit you with that.
He's throwing stuff now. He's a little mad. I'm just looking up ahead through the instructions, see where the wiring has to go for the intercooler water pump, just to get ahead and know where it's gonna be going, because there's a lot of wires for this little area.
How you guys doing?
Now it's all downhill. There's 2 bolts in the back of the Whipple that are in the back and then underneath. So,
Well, why didn't you just do it like they do out in Quinlan? Just cut a hole in the dashboard and into the firewall there, and that's the way they'd have done it.
I didn't know it was an option.
That's the old Thomas Weeks way.
I've seen a lot of beds and trucks done like that to get to the fuel pumps.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Whipple's in, tightened down, so now it's time to throw hat and intake on, I think is our next steps. We should be able to probably start it up here in a couple hours. Well,
That's the problem with the
3:30.
mechanic guys.
What?
Y'all always want to start it up. Why don't you finish the job completely?
We gotta make sure it starts. We don't need a new tune.
Golly. That's what I don't like about you mechanics. Y'all just, well, I can fix it if something goes wrong. Let's just go ahead and go down the road a piece.
That's not how this works.
What's the economy so country? You gotta go down the road a piece. Oh, Kenny. I don't want to kill you, but I want to kill you.
Let me help you guys out. Sometimes when you're stressed, having a bad day, just gotta take a little break.
Thanks.
Do the same thing I do on good days. Drink a beer.
Who needs this?
Cheers.
I believe it's Oxford White. Paint code YZ. Pretty sure it's YZ. Oh, yeah. It's YZ. Which is Oxford White. 3 colors. White, black, red.
Everything's out. We're going in with the hat. Why do I sound like a 13-year-old boy? A hat?
Is there anything in there that's not supposed to be in there?
Not this time, except my fingers.
Where's the little radiators?
Inside right here.
And this.
Okay.
Kenny, your turn. I'm tired of being in this engine bay.
He's gonna drop.
I want to do those.
Nah, it's all sealed now. He's fine. Good work.
I guess it's my turn to put these bolts in here. I don't really want to do it, but I guess it's my turn.
Okay, so while the guys are over there doing the supercharger stuff, and I got the bumper tore down, I've got a lot of the stuff over here to start getting painted. All this stuff goes white, so We got our caps. This is all the stuff that we got from Air Design. And the stuff that we got from Air Design was like, you can get it in two ways. You can get it in a textured black or you can get it in a primer. And Josh ordered it in the textured black because he likes to make me work harder. So I had to sand all that down, but all these pieces are ready. I have this piece, like, okay, so this is their texture black. That's what all the other pieces look like. So I need to sand it down. I need to get the bumper ready, and then these two pieces. So I don't have much, but I pretty much have a full paint booth because once you lay everything out, it takes up a lot of room. I got to be able to get around it. So I'm probably going to get that stuff in there, get it cleaned up and get it white, paint it, bake it, get it the fuck out of here. And then I'm going to get this stuff in there, paint it, and get it out of there. So hopefully I'm going to clean the booth first so I get a cleaner paint job on this stuff. I don't want to do a lot of buffing because the truck's not buffed, so it'll look funny if my stuff's all super kick-ass and the truck is shitty factory paint. It's probably going to look like that anyways, just to be honest. But I'll do my best, the best I can to not make it look as awesome as I normally make it look. Okay, so I got all the parts sanded and cleaned and in the booth. Well, as many as I could get in there. I've got some more that need to be done, but they're not in there yet. I got the edge primer on the bumper and plastic prime on all the raw plastic parts. So now I'm gonna hit it with some sealer, go with some white sealer so it'll help cover faster, but put a light coat of that on and then start basing out.
So it's about 8 o'clock. We ran into a couple snags. We're a little bit behind, but I think we're still on track to get it done in 3 days. We got our new Whipple supercharger on. We got all of the piping done. Dude, we just got to do like an air intake and a couple of other plastic pieces and then put like the hood latch back on.
A little bit of wiring.
Yeah, and we're golden. So Kenny will probably wire up the pump in the morning. I'll hop on the suspension. And, dude, like I said, I think we're still on track. So 3 days,
so.
one down. Alright guys, so next morning we're ready to get rolling on the truck. We got a couple more things just to button up from the supercharger. Like I said, we're about, I don't know, 30 minutes to an hour behind where we want to be, but I think we can make it up, get this truck in the air, throw the suspension on, and hopefully be driving by the end of the day, day 2.
Mike, what are you doing?
This is doesn't come with the kit, but it's adhesion promoter wipes. So it's gonna help to, I mean, because it's just double-sided tapes on, right? So it's gonna help it to stick better. Just trying to be the best that I can be for Gas Monkey, you know?
What's the reason y'all didn't paint that?
Huh?
What's the reason y'all didn't paint that?
Because it would look, if we painted it, it would look dumb.
Alright guys, so got the rear wheels knocked off the F-150 right now, and while they are a really cool looking fuel wheel, we wanted that race look, so we're taking our weld bead locks and our Mickey Thompsons down to the tire machine. We're gonna swap over TPS sensors and make this bitch look good. think?
Look at them tires.
It's a good looking wheel, but
yeah, it is.
This is insane.
This is a lot better.
This is insane looking.
These tires, though, they look big, but they look even bigger now.
Yeah, they're monsters. I love it.
Do you have the rotation going the right way?
Yeah, maybe.
We don't want it to actually go backwards.
I know. I'd hate to do a burnout and start moving in reverse.
It'll be all-wheel drive burnout.
All right, so just finished clearing that first set of stuff. Most of it came out pretty good. The mirrors, caps, I think I'm gonna redo because I just don't like the way they turned out, but everything else is good. Now I gotta get a couple other things ready, the grill, the cab spoiler, and a couple other little pieces, the emblems, stuff like that. I gotta get it ready to go in the booth, so I'm gonna bake that. By the time it's done, I should be done with that stuff, and we'll do a swap. Okay, so on our grill, it is a work truck grill. So it is basically one piece. And it took me a second to look at it, but I figured out what I want to do on how I want to tape it up. Either one, I would have to tape up each of these individually and get down in there, which isn't going to work for the time frame Richard put on us, and I don't really think at the end of the day it would look that good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to this edge here and use that all the way around, and then it'll come down here. Same thing there, which will save a bunch of time, which is what I need right now, and I think it'll look better, honestly, in the long run. So I got to get this surround painted white. I got to figure out how I'm going to get this emblem out of this housing because it's all double-sided taped and clipped. That sucks for me because I don't want to break it. I don't know. I might just paint this whole thing. Maybe. But that's going black, so that's not a big deal. Cab spoiler is ready. The other emblem is behind you. So all that's going to leave me right now is the rear bumper, but last time we talked, which was yesterday, he wanted Josh to narrow up the bumper and kind of suck it in some, give it a little bit more sporty look. So I don't know where Josh is at. Still think he's working on supercharger, so I don't know when I'm gonna have that, but we've been down this road. The painter always gets it last.
Alright guys, so yes, this truck did have a little bit of a lowering kit on it, but we're looking for performance more than looks. So what we're gonna do is throw our Ride Tech Performance front and rear suspension kit on here so it can get low and get some traction. And then on top of that, we're gonna throw some oversized wheel wells on here so we can stop this thing. Fuck! Don't scratch anything.
Bro.
Hey, Josh!
Alright guys, started day 3. We got all the front suspension on, got the brakes done, got all that tied up. Kenny knocked out the left rear suspension last night. I got all the bead locks mounted, torqued down, ready to go. We have right rear suspension, exhaust, and then a special little something that we're gonna work on. Looked around, nobody really makes a clean roll pan for this truck. So what I'm gonna do is take the stock bumper, section it, smooth it down a lot, get it really tucked into the back of there. This is a race truck style, so gonna see what I can do with that, work those, work that metal, and hopefully it turns out good. All right, so they're not done yet. I'm smoothing them out, but this used to have a trailer, like a tow package on it. We're not gonna be towing anything with this, so we're gonna cut that down, save a little weight, and it looks a lot better. So I'm gonna mount these up, get the bumper held back up there, get Kenny to help me draw out a straight line and section this thing down and make it look right. Try not to beat the paint off the tailgate where Mike's got paint it. Alright guys, so I'm really liking the way this looks. From the rear, it still has like a factory bumper look, but then when you come to the side, it's, you know, it's sucked in. It gives it a good race truck look. It looks like a roll pan. So what I'm gonna do is get some measurements on what I need to make it, you know, go to the mount, connect in the center, all that good stuff, pull it down, fab it up, and then just kind of slowly work it into the body, add the edges and all that shit. But I'm pretty happy with it. I know Kenny said that he thinks it looks good too, so fuck it, we're gonna roll with it. So I got the bumper in where I wanted it, tacked to our mount, and now we need to make it go into the body. So I'm still trying to use this just to save some stock body lines. So I got it kind of where I'm wanting it. You can see what I'm looking at, right? So keeps it pretty good looking here. I might roll it out just a little bit. That's pretty close. I need a round in here and then get this bottom right. And then right here, I'm gonna have to take and kind of trim it, roll it out, get it real nice on the body line. But dude, when it's done, I think it's gonna be pretty kick-ass.
All right, food's here.
Food's here.
Food's here.
Pizza time.
What is happening right now?
So you do, kind of sneak it in on them?
Yep.
Damn, that looks good, Mike. Hey, I know you've been over there doing that for a while, and you still are trying to put that in, but I got a little bit more work for you.
Yeah. What do you want to do with that? Is that a rear bumper?
I might have took like 4 or 5 inches out of the bumper. It's gonna look good.
I would say 4 or 5 inches isn't a lot, but we both know it is.
Hold on.
We know it is.
Dude, that grill looks good.
They're gonna get the bumper on too.
There it is.
Yeah, what do you think?
I like it.
Josh, come look at my wiener. I mean, come look at this.
Ooh. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, the Rebellion doesn't have a chance.
It's Stormtrooper for sure, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. The front end of this is on point. Blacking out the Ford emblem, doing the lower valence, like, yeah, everything's good. It's not too much. Yeah.
It looks a lot more aggressive. And once
It's
you get the
gonna be
wheels on it,
pretty tough, dude.
I mean, so what do we got left? Narrowing the bumper, and then we got to do the exhaust, and we're done?
that's it.
Yeah, fender flares and that roof cap.
Yeah, but you got them done. You just got to
Yeah,
put
they're
them on,
painted.
right?
We just got to put them on.
So what time is it?
I don't know, 5 something.
No.
4,
About to be 5.
About to be 5?
Yeah.
So we got an hour?
Yep.
Yeah, we got
1 hour.
this. Come on, let's go.
Are the brakes done?
Yeah, brakes done.
Oh, so you can put wheels on.
Well, we gotta bleed them.
The
They're
wheels?
done.
You got to bleed the wheels?
The
Since when
brakes.
do people bleed
Oh, shut
wheels?
up.
That's dumb.
So we got our MagnaFlow exhaust cut and trimmed the way we wanted. Unfortunately, they don't offer a kit for the single cab short bed with the side, you know, style like the old school Lightning. So we took a 4-door kit, chopped it down. We had to do a couple mounts. Kenny's tapping one right now. We're gonna move the tips in a little bit, and I bet this thing looks and sounds sweet. Whoa! So the truck's done. I think it looks kick-ass. I think you killed it on the freaking paint job on the bumper.
I think we need to take it to lunch or something. I think, you know, can we drive it?
Where we gonna put Kenny? Oh yeah, we got a cover back here. Kenny can ride in it.
That's right.
Well, I think Richard's almost back, so we can get it wiped down and get it ready to show off for him. I'm pumped, dude. I can't wait. Hopefully he'll take it for a drive.
I just want it in my driveway.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna
This
buy-
won't
I'm
go
gonna-
down your driveway. It's got slicks.
I'm gonna buy one of these.
It's four-wheel drive on slicks, though.
Yeah, it's still 4-wheel drive.
There it is. What do you think?
Well, it looks good. Is it fast?
A little bit faster.
You have to test it out yourself for that one. You have to feel it.
Badass, man.
Yeah. No, it's a monster. It's a monster.
Oh, look at that bumper section.
Is that pretty much what you were envisioning? I know you
It really was, because most people go the cheap way and they just put a panel or a tail pan on it.
Right.
And that cutting it down like that is freaking cool, if I do say so myself. But yeah, I dig it. Stickers and everything turned out good. Shameless plug for all of our guys and gals that we work with out there in the different arenas.
Richard, we didn't buy parts.
Oh, yeah, we're not supposed to buy parts. I'm sorry.
Sir.
Oh, excellent. Oh, yeah, you gotta.
This is funky fresh here. I love it.
I'll start it.
Don't start it. And
See what you
we
think
did
about
a
that
little
nice
bit on that too.
Yes.
Are we starting it?
Yeah.
All right, so the wheels are a lot tougher than most guys are using on these things.
Yeah.
Because they don't use the bead locks and everything. They just give it that look. But the brakes are
Dude, I was questioning whether they were gonna fit inside the wheel. They're so big. Like that's insane.
somebody's going through the windshield.
You don't need those.
I'm glad y'all executed on some of my thoughts. This is freaking kick-ass.
Well, that's the kick-ass.
Yes, it is.
3 liter. Says we
3
should
liter. So what are we pushing horsepower?
be about 750 or 8.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah, take that, Hellcat.
4-wheel drive. Like you can do all 4-wheel drive launches at 800 horsepower. We haven't done any yet. We're leaving that to you.
Can we boil all 4 tires?
On your way to Home Depot to load up the bed of the truck. Whatever you need.
Because it's a
I don't
work
go to Home Depot. Y'all go to Home
Lowe's,
Depot.
wherever you want to go.
This is freaking rad.
Yeah, body kit turned out good. Oh, did you see you heard the mag flow, did you see them? So,
All right.
Kind of give it a little touch of like an old Lightning, you know, because this is like the new Lightning.
This is freaking badass. I can't wait to go drive it. Can I go drive it now?
Go drive it.
Well, put the hood down, fools. A key?
A key. It is a work truck, or at least it started that way. I don't think it's that way anymore. It's got some power. I can't believe it burned them slicks like that. Slicks is tacky. They're picking up everything.
What's that dude? Blocking the road? We got blockers now?
Thanks, guy. Brakes work. Oh, shit. Wheelwoods work good.
We can smash Mike's truck. He doesn't care.
You jumped. Oh, shit.
What? Why is it throwing down right
I
there?
don't know.
It's throwing out of gear right there. I don't know why.
Or is it not a locker in the rear?
No, it's gearing me out.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I got traction off, but it was
Yeah.
gearing me out. Did it there too in the driveway. It like goes to the next gear. Luck's down.
I don't know.
I mean, if we're gonna go fast, Daddy, I want to go fast.
I know it. Wheelchairs, towing, driver's assistance.
Driver's assistance. What are we ordering? A Happy Meal?
They turn them motherfuckers, all of them off. Oh, hold on. There's modes. Duh. Slippery, no off-road.
That would be four-wheel driving.
Sport. Spirited on-road driving. I might want to get up a little bit. It woke up a little bit.
Mike was cussing. Yeah, those wheel lids up front work, man. Watch this.
Whiplash here in a second. I mean, for what is the total index? 65 or so with everything?
Yeah, probably.
Dude, for that's crazy.
Dude, that wasn't fucking perfect. I don't know what was it.
Dude, it roasts them. That's bad, dude. That's a bad truck. I want one.
Right?
I want one.
I don't know. There's a big ass truck.
Yeah. It's got a freaking wicked sound to it.
Is that sticky back there?
Yeah, that's sticky for sure. You just hear everything. But it rides good too. Like it's a little, like it's firm. Like you
No,
know,
it feels good. It doesn't get squirrely. This thing's laying power straight down to the road. You feel good about it. It's not all cattywampus, as we used to say when I was a kid. Which I don't know what it means.
I was gonna say, what is a cattywampus? All right. Thing like it's pulling like that with AC on.
Oh yeah.
Comfortably, quiet. Yeah, I see why everybody's doing these now. This is bad.
No, this is a
truck.
bad dude. It's a lot of fun. And it's putting the power straight down.
He's about to kick his ass.
He's just getting thrown all over the place. You guys can't see this, but we can see it. Our camera guy's getting beat to
so
shit.
mad, dude.
He's getting beat to shit in the back of the truck.
Bro, fuck me. I never fucking shoot this motherfucker.
Oh, you know he's pissed. Shit. Well, it's.
Yeah, it feels much better now you found all the right buttons.
Mm-hmm. And it's drivable too. Like that's
Yeah, but I want to take it to the track, dude. I want to see what it'll do.
Oh, put a time down?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
so
we
down.
take it down to Texas Motor Speedway, see if we can't land down in the ETA or whatever they call it.
Oh, that'd be sick. Fucking right here. Dang, bro. It hopped. That bitch, whoa.
That motherfucker fast. God dang. That's a lot of fun for a cheap ass pickup truck.
Pickup truck. And it just hugs.
Yeah, it does. It feels great. Freaking, it's all that suspension and braking and whatever. But we nailed it on this one.
Yeah.
That's freaking cool.
Hell yeah. Dude. What an amazing machine.
It's awesome.
That's
It's the
wicked.
best fucking like 80 grand in the world.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta tell you, it lays the rubber right down on the ground. It doesn't flinch. It's like you're planted. It's like a personally made freaking race car. This thing is badass. Hey, get us an appointment at the Texas Motor Speedway. I want to put it on the track.
At number 2, our 1996 1500 OBS built for SEMA. OBS trucks are hotter than ever right now, and we wanted to build one that could stand with the best of them. Clean body lines, killer stance, modern performance, meaty tires in the back, and the level of detail you'd expect from a SEMA build. This truck blended old school truck culture with modern craftsmanship, and the result was one of our favorite truck builds to date.
Good morning. You guys don't waste no time getting here late.
At least we do it as a team.
Yeah, I know.
What do you got there, bud?
Well,
Why do you got that there, bud?
you guys said that y'all wanted to build an OBS, so I got you an OBS.
Well,
Oh, you got a quarter of it.
No, it's kind of here.
how much did they pay you to take that?
Don't worry about the finances. That's my
Yeah,
department.
because somebody had to pay you to haul that piece of shit off.
Was it a dually at one point?
It looks like it might have been, or something. I don't think it was originally a dually. I'm pretty sure this cut right here is not. It's not factory.
I'm pretty sure you got this out of Kenny's neighborhood.
Oh, why you got to talk about Kenny's neighborhood like
it
that?
would at least be the same color.
Since the bed was so messed up, I already got Mike another truck. It ain't much better than this, but at least the bed's good.
Usually it's more cost effective to buy a complete one in decent shape.
Well, let's just talk about what we're going to do here. Here is what I'm thinking. Here's your mission, should you choose to accept it, as they say in the Tom Cruise movies. Save me, Tom Cruise! We go all the way down the frame like we like to do, and we come all the way back up. And the dually thing kind of freaked me out when I bought this, so then I started thinking, well, why not a dually? Why not a short bed, single cab, dually? But I'm also thinking, instead of dualies in the back, big, super single.
That was gonna be my next question.
And no, not a super single like that go on the rigs. I'm just talking about a lot of meat back there.
Okay.
All
I
right.
bet Chris has got something laying around for that.
Dish.
Yeah.
Deep
Like a
lip.
phantom.
I want this thing to have some lip on it.
Okay.
All right. I want it to be fast.
What do you mean fast?
Like 1,500 or more horsepower.
I love that. I'm not opposed to that.
Maybe twin turboed.
Not opposed
Okay.
to that.
Yeah. I like where this is going.
Well, I mean, if we have a lot of speed and a lot of power up here,
Yep.
we're going to have a tranny to back it up, and we're going to have a rear end
Okay.
to go with our tranny. Whoa, wait, whoa. I'm saying this all wrong. So we're gonna have a rear end to go with our transmission
Okay.
to handle all that power, and then we're gonna have to
Yep.
have brakes to stop it. So I'm thinking we get with Chris at JTX and start planning out a wheel that works.
Okay.
And
Do
I'm,
a carbon fiber drive shaft as well to go from the transmission to the rear end.
if you're gonna drive a rear end, you might as well have a tranny. Is that how it goes? I don't know.
That's right.
This has been some weird
right.
shit this morning.
So
That's right.
what else do y'all think? I mean, I'm covering the big bases, but what can we do that's
Are we picturing like drag race fast or like a on road like road car fast? You know what I mean? Like
road car fast? You know that guy that runs around the Corvette with the camera up on the dilly dauber?
yeah.
Like, beat him fast.
Okay.
If he's fast, I don't know if he just does stupid stuff or what. That's the
think
thing
he's
that came to
fast.
mind.
I think he's fast.
Yeah, I think
I want to be
it's pretty
fast.
Okay.
I want lots of horsepower, but I want it streetable, and I want all the comforts of home, air conditioning, power steering, power brakes, all that kind of stuff.
You know what's right around the corner. Are you about to drop a SEMA build on
Why
us?
do you got to ruin my fun, man? I was going to drop that on you, and you just totally messed it up. Yes, this is SEMA build number 1. We'll call it that for now.
No. We ain't
How
doing
long we
4 or
got?
5 again.
How long we got?
I'm going to say a couple. If you stick in your mind frame that it's only 2 months and you have 3, then you might make it.
Well, it depends on how many you're going to drop on us right now.
Well, this is number 1. All right. I want this thing to be slicker than slick. Why you got to break stuff?
I'm working on it. We only got 3 months.
Yeah, you only got 2 months. Now, the
2
good
months.
news is, wait a second, where's the new guy?
Oh,
Yeah, you didn't hear?
Chris had his baby.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was
His
pregnant.
wife had his baby.
Well, he's not pregnant,
Her
but she was
baby.
pregnant.
Yeah.
Doesn't that make like 4?
Or 5
Yeah.
or something.
So here's the deal. SEMA build number 1, I wanted to be badass, and I've already got a couple of really tricky ideas, and I'll listen to anything that y'all come up with.
Okay.
I'll probably poo-poo it and say how stupid you are. But at the end of the day, I know you guys can get this done. And the good news is, I'm going to be in Sturgis.
Well, we can get a lot done then.
Well, I expect it to be a lot done. I
Yeah.
expect the frame to be mocked up, ready to be final weld. I want to pull this one and have it sandblasted.
We gotta get parts here still.
Well, that's your department. I just told you what I wanted. You know, the fact that I expect it right now doesn't make any difference to me. But we need to strip this thing down and have this sandblasted. I want this frame super clean, super detailed, and ready to rock and roll for what we're building. I want this thing to look as good on bottom as it does on top. And I have not considered a paint scheme yet, so I'll let y'all stew on that for a couple weeks. and then I have an idea that I'm fleshing out that I've never seen done. And if I can make that happen, that'll be the piece de resistance.
Have you cleared this with Daphne? Because what you're asking for is not going to be cheap.
You've been around here the longest of you
I
guys.
have.
All right,
And
so
I've
you
heard
know that
the
you
advantage.
don't clear things with Daphne. You just let her yell when it's happening.
Okay, cool.
You don't go in first.
Yeah.
You go in afterwards and go, it's too late.
Okay.
I'm already in.
Yeah.
I've already committed.
I'm glad both of y'all seem that way, because it's probably going to be me on the phone.
Well, I would be, as they say, dialing for dollars.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep my side extra dirty when you're ordering parts. That way she'll be bitching about that.
There we go.
Take some of the heat off.
Teamwork.
Y'all know as well as I do, it's hard to make a mark in the OBS world. There's too many trucks out there.
I think we can do that.
Kick ass. Let's get this thing stripped down and make sure that we don't have a bend in the frame or anything like that.
Okay.
And you get on the phone, start dialing, and rock and roll.
I want to go see what you left
It's morning.
on my side.
It's only 8:15 and y'all are already tied up.
Oh, God damn it. All right, so I got the bed sides fitted and mounted. We got to do a lot more cutting and trimming on the inside where the wheel will set up in there. But for now, they're fitted, and I'm gonna get the bed off, and we're gonna get the doors off, and I think that's probably about all I'm gonna use off of this truck. Y'all go back over.
up and down.
Y'all go back to the mechanic shop. Get on my side. Me and Fitz got it from here.
Hey, Mike, I'm gonna go back over there. You got it from here, right?
Appreciate you, thank you. I feel like that's it. Cab bolt, core support bolts, bed bolts. I think what we do is we roll it outside and take the forklift and pull it all off, because I don't think we're going to be using much of this. So I know we're using the frame, but I'm going to go tear it apart, see what we can fuck up with the forklift.
Let's do it.
All right. Like a good a spot as any. I think I can get around everything with this forklift here. So I'm gonna get these off of here and get the extendo forks and start ripping shit off this thing. We're doing it wrecking yard style. Go right through the cab. Making a lot of noise. I missed the e-brake. Well, when I was underneath it, something looked funny. I figured, well, I'll wait till we get the cab off. But I noticed the core support was a little bent, and I noticed one of the fenders was bent on the inside. So I'm like, okay, this thing's been in a wreck. And sure as shit, all this is pushed in, and this core support mount has been modified, I guess you could say, to put it nicely. It's ripped away from the frame, and they had to cut a giant hole to get it forward enough to line up. So it's not good. Not on this one. It's not good.
A little rusty and dirty.
Mike, you got a lot
I
of
ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that the core support's been all walled out.
Ooh.
Frame ripped here. I think this rail is pushed over.
Definitely looks.
And then look how twisted that dude is.
It really looks twisted.
We're gonna have to find another frame. I don't know what Richard wants to spend on something like that, if he's wanting to pick up a chassis or if we're just gonna find another truck.
I don't think even getting a new one is possible in the time frame that we have, because most times it's like 8 to 12 weeks out.
Yeah, to get one built.
Yeah. So,
We're gonna have to find another truck.
yep.
so the second truck that we got ended up being in a wreck. The chassis was messed up. So in a mad dash yesterday, we found this truck on Facebook. And it's a full truck with title, everything for $1,000 and it's a spotless chassis, dude. It's really clean, really nice. So we get a better base to start on. So we're gonna get it unloaded, strip it all the way down, get it blasted again, and really get rolling on the suspension.
See the two lug nuts holding tires on?
No, I didn't look.
So we're just hand tight?
Good thing with this one, we can make some of our money back because the cab is so nice. See, now we bought 2 chassis now.
3.
Well, first one we had to.
2.5.
Yeah, it is legitimately half. We just got to get the strip down, but be easy with the steering wheel. We need it. So
What's going on with the steering wheel?
well, I'll tell you later. But we got to get the splines and all that and leave those nice. Like, try not to trash any of that because we need those to be perfect. But the rest of it, yeah, let's just get it back down to chassis as far as we can. I'm gonna make a few calls and then I'll be back over here to help you in a second.
Everything's better a third time around.
We'll just lift it a little, get some square tubing, jig it up, make sure it's solid, and then, man, we'll be ready to go Monday morning. It's time to really buckle down and get the chassis rolling. So we're gonna get in here, cut everything off, get this thing slicked down sexy, and be waiting for our Texas Speed motor.
Y'all been working on this for quite a long time and a lot of wheels. All these welds, polishing, shaving it all off. It was like a couple of hours, maybe 3.
Listen, we was going with one kit because we thought that our other kit was completely out of stock. And then Blaine over at Ride Tech hit us up and said, hey, I found one, let's go back to that. So the kit that we was putting in was ready to go, but now we're pivoting to another kit again.
What's the difference?
A lot bigger C-notch, and then it's more of a triangulated 4-link instead of a parallel on the outside, so it's gonna hold a little bit more power the way that they built it. Most triangulated wouldn't, but the way that they have it, it's gusseted and it goes to the top of the pumpkin. It's really neat. It's like backwards of the way most time you build it. So they're wanting us to put...
The 3-link's gonna handle this.
No, it's still a 4-link.
Still a 4-link.
Still a 4-link.
Okay, I was going to say a 3-link ain't gonna do this.
No. So it's still a 4-link, but it's their OBS kit. It's what they have built for this. And when we ordered it initially, they thought we had it, and then everybody else bought one. So we were trying to pivot to a different 4-link. Well, Blaine came up with one, and he sent it. It's already here. We just talked yesterday, and it's already here. So we're cutting what we did yesterday back out to put that stuff in.
I mean, first thing we do, and we already back it up.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But at least we got the kit, so it's here. All right, there's all Ride Tech stuff. All right, go back to cutting out your work. I didn't like that work anyways. It didn't look good.
Let's say it again. I got loose hose! I got loose hose!
We got the sides done and the back wall done. So now we're gonna do the floor. It was easier to prime and do with it up like it was. So now we're gonna finish up the floor and then be like a brand new bed on the inside. And then we gotta do some stuff on the outside. And then we gotta do some stuff to the rest of the truck. And then we gotta do some stuff to the frame. And then we gotta buy some wheels and stuff. Just a bunch of stuff left to do.
We got our chassis all sanded down, mocked up on the frame table. Everything we want really smoothed out, is looking good. So now it's time to start installing our Ride Tech kit. It's a very specific kit for this OBS. It's kind of a triangulated 4-link / Pitman, like, I don't know. It's a really, really cool setup. So we're gonna start throwing all this stuff on the chassis and start welding it in like we did MF, where it looks good.
So me and Josh are finishing up welding this triangulated 4-link up here. Normally it's bolted up, but we're gonna weld it up just to make it a little bit more rigid. And we are gonna be boxing up the side of the frames just to make it a little bit more sturdy. But before we go ahead and box it up, we're actually gonna be running our lines through here, get our fuel line and our brake line inside, just so it can be out of sight, very clean, but other than that, very protected.
What we're gonna do is take this and put it on the inside of our frame rail before we box it, and that'll give us a smooth channel to run our fuel line through, so it doesn't get any chafing or any wear or anything like that. It's a nice smooth internal pipe. So we're gonna run it inside all the way down from the front to back and then box over it. We have a nice tube. So let's see if we can't nail where we're putting it. There it is, got it.
So I got the piece that we need made in the CAD software already. Measurements are perfect, and we're gonna cut it out.
Are you sure you measured this thing out good?
No. Yeah, once that's out of the way, it'll let us drop in the back.
Looks like it slid right in. That's a good thing. Let's get this thing out the way, and that way we can start welding it in.
I'll make another one. Sweet.
So the only damage really on our bed, besides a couple little dents, is this spot here, which is pretty bad. So we're gonna replace it. I got this nice, slightly used piece off of another one that we're gonna put on here. So started pre-cutting. I was waiting on my camera guy who wasn't ready, but I was. So I went ahead and started cutting, and now he's cussing me. He's right there behind that lens that you're looking through. His name's Rick. He's an asshole sometimes. Brandon, highlight that, please. That's our editor, Brandon, one that makes me look so good. So I got a couple spot welds I'm gonna hit real quick, and that should fall right off. But I don't feel like doing it right now, so I think I'm gonna come back to it and do it later. So Richard gave me a call on Friday saying that he bought another truck. So we got this one, and now he wants me to get it tore down because this is the cab that we're using. So we're gonna use this cab, and I think we're using the doors off of a different one. We're gonna use the fenders off of this one. Yeah, I mean, out of all 85,000 of these trucks that we have, we're gonna build one. I got the doors off of this one, and then this is a door that I had off of one of the other ones that was actually in pretty good shape. The old doors, oh, there's one there and one there. But on this, we decided that we were going to do the typical shave your door handle thing. So deleted the door handle, had all that body work done so that it can go on here. I still have some adjustment to do, new pins and bushings, I did all that. But the cool thing we're doing on this is typically I don't really much care for shaved door handles because you have this big clunky door popper and it's super irritating and annoying. But on this one, what we're going to do is we're taking parts from a 2024 Corvette, and that's how our doors are going to work, just like a new Vet would, which is kind of neat. So everything's button actuated, smooth operation. You don't get the big glunk glunk when you open the door, and you don't have a bunch of problems with stretched cables and all that. So everything's built into the latch. Looks like it's going to work, but now I just got to get this lined up, and then we start installing that stuff. So make sure that it is good. But so far, we're getting there.
Well, Mike said he doesn't like the big old conk conk. To avoid that, and I have that big conk conk, we're gonna do this. So this is out of a 2024 C8. Don't really have the whole system with it, but I have gone in and tested it, done a little bench test, and figured out which wires do what. So now we're just gonna mock them up and somehow French them into this door, and then put the different striker plate so it can go to and not conk conk. What do you think? Do you approve, Mike? So far, I've just got it in there to be able to slide into that little spot, and I'll figure it out from there. So got it all in, got the wiring right here, and this is gonna be, it's one of the final tests. I've been mocking around moving the striker, but this is how it's gonna be. Nice and clean, no conk. Let's see what Mike's thinking about the sound. Act like you're pressing a button. Let's hit it. Let's pop the door.
A hidden button.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that works. It's the nippler.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Shuts good.
Yeah, do it again. How can you be mad about that? That's an OEGM part.
Yes, and it's going on a GM vehicle.
OEGM part, GM vehicle. Man, I don't know how you can go wrong with that.
So something really cool with this truck is that we're gonna go wide body with it, but we're not gonna do like your traditional wide body. We're gonna get a little wild with this. Some, you know, open in the front, open in the back, get some air dam looks. Me and Mike kind of threw around a bunch of ideas and landed on some things. So now we're going to start rolling on it. We're talking about working with 3D printing company with them, but at the same time, we want to have a backup measure. So we're going to wireframe these out and possibly start building some just as a backup plan. So we're gonna jump in here and see what we can do.
Yeah, because as of right now, we got like 60 days, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
so
Change
lots to go.
Yeah. Josh got the wireframe basically done for this fender kind of the way he wants it. So now what I got to do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to glass this, and then I'm going to body work it, which is going to take a long time because it is a rough sketch of kind of what we want. I think we're going to add some kick up and some other things to it, but we're going to get basically a prototype done. So I'll body work it, fine tune it, get all that done, and then we'll send it to our 3D print guys where they can scan it and make us an exact copy for the other side. But right now we're still in beta testing mode, so that's what I got to do today. So right now I'm just trying to add some structure to it. The good thing is this isn't a part we're actually going to use, you know, because there's no way I would allow that. But if I can get it shaped up, then we can get it scanned and we can actually make our parts off of it. So, but it's going to take me a while to get this thing shaped up.
We did the wireframe, we laid up some glass. Chris and Mike took and sanded this thing down. Chris just shot it with primer. We're gonna 3D scan this thing, get a good 3D model of it, where we can get it sent over to Impact Solutions, and they can hopefully pop us out a badass, like carbon fiber, lightweight, wide body 3D printed fenders.
I like this.
Yes.
And if we're gonna go that crazy, then we need to do it back here too.
Okay, so do we chop this out and flatten it and flatten this because we want to keep this body line, or do you want me to just do away with it and remake the whole thing like that one?
This point right here, we step away from OBS.
Yes.
If we're gonna step away, then we need to step away, because we can't go half a creek, you know, or half a ditch, as they say.
Okay.
So maybe just cut it straight across here and down, but you're still trying to play OBS materials.
Correct.
And if we're gonna step away, and we're gonna have, you know, 1,800-ish, 2,000 horsepower, then we might as well step the hell out, all the way out.
Do we want to keep this body line rolling in, or do we do away with this body line and make this fender like that and like just completely do away with that body line?
What I would do is I'd follow this body line, but I'd bring it here and turn it out if we wanted to. Or do away with it at the body line, just like we're doing here.
Okay.
And then shorten all the way up to here, you know, make it stout and up, follow around, and like where I put this tape fucking around the other day, you know, have it at the body line again.
Okay, so if we cut this out, maybe do, because I'm building that canard lower skirt, it could pop up there, and then to fill just that void, we could do a couple of canards running up in there.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's play with it that way.
Okay.
I would say get some cardboard.
Yeah.
And let's come up to the wheel like we're doing in the front, about the same amount of space, follow the body line, come up more flat like we're doing there, and back, and then end that thing just like we're doing there, 5 inches back.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it's all nice and truck painted and done.
If we're stepping away from the dually fenders,
We're not stepping away. We're still kicking out, but
do we kick out as far? Do you like that look? This is another reason why we threw it together real quick. Do you like it bulged as far as a dually? Now, obviously, that's only a 12-inch wide.
keep it wide.
That wide. Okay. I mean, I like it too. I think it's sick.
Keep it wide, wide, wide.
We've had some tweaks and messed around with what Richard was saying, and I'm starting to see it. I think Kenny's starting to see it too. I like where we're landing. There's one thing we're not sure on. The front fender's rolled in the back up there, but we kind of like this 45 look, so we're gonna leave both of them there and see what, you know, let the whole group decide. But our wireframe's landing where we are. We stood back, looks badass, so we're really gonna reinforce it real quick with some more wire and probably tape it up.
But I mean, I think it looks very cool. It's aggressive.
It's super aggressive.
Really aggressive.
Imagine, dude, it's just, I mean, it's gonna be nothing but tire from here to here. You're gonna see from the front and the rear. Just, I mean, that's solid, like almost 8 to 10 inches. We yanked the bed off so Mike can get rolling more on the wide body fender. And also it allows us some free room to where we can get the rear end put in, engine, transmission, get a measurement for drive shaft over, just pretty much get the, you know, the whole drivetrain rolling.
So what we're doing right now, Chris and I just finished trying to square the cab up on the chassis, and then we tried to find a center point in the firewall for the cab, and now we're working to center the engine as best we can and then get our motor mount location figured out.
ass Wizard cooling radiator in, and this thing looks like it could cool a Walmart. I mean, this thing is giant. But one problem with that is that we are putting a lot of piping and stuff for our twin turbos. So what I'm gonna do is take and cut back. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but anything we can gain, I'm going to. So I'm gonna cut back, slip a new V-band on here just a little bit further back. They're a little crooked anyway, so we're gonna square them up, slide them back, do a reducer to our Hellion turbos, and I mean, you can see, just try to picture a whole intake, turbo, all kinds of shit off the front of here. So we're gonna try to save as much space as possible, get them squared up as best as possible. So take us over the table, cut that flange off, come back over here, slide a new one on it, get it all squared up and welded up. So we got our headers placed where we wanted, and our turbos landed exactly where we needed them to. We still got to work out kinks with, you know, where the exhaust is going to go, turbo piping and all that stuff, but we had to take a break for a second. We had something really cool show up, and it's crazy because I just ordered this from Australia like, I don't know, 2 or 3 days ago, I feel like, but I haven't got to see it. You know what's in here.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to see this.
We're excited to show this one to you guys. There it is. So with all this big boost and obviously going to SEMA, we want something super trick but strong. So solid billet. Dude, wait. Ricky, have you even seen it yet?
No. This is gonna be my first time.
Dude, our guys over at Plasma, man, when I tell you they knocked this thing out of the park, look at that intake, bro. God, Ricky. So we're set up for oversized billet throttle body. Yeah. So ready for boost. Dual injectors. Woo! Ready for boost. I'm telling you, this thing is absolutely insane, Ricky. Insane.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah, we're gonna need our actual LS7 heads, but
yeah,
we get the gist. God, look at that, dude. The way it's shaped, that's nasty.
That's cool.
So big shout out to our guys over at Plasma, man. They really hooked us up.
turbo! Boosh. Woo! Yeah, it works.
Alright guys, so something really cool about this truck is we've got a quick performance rear end going inside this thing. The amount that it's braced and everything is amazing. These guys really hooked us up. The third member and all the gears and everything. I mean, we got billet housing, all that stuff. And then if you notice, we're missing one thing. The axle itself looks like a freaking Coke can. So I think they've built enough to handle all the power we're gonna be putting down in this truck. We're gonna have a lot of tire on the ground. I mean, we're gonna have a 16-inch patch. We're gonna have about 2,000 horsepower coming out. So we needed something beefy, and dude, quick performance came through like crazy. Look at that. This is actually a trimmed down sled pulling axle. So we're gonna stab it in here, see how it goes, and man, I can't wait. This is freaking exciting. So I can push the seal in, put our C-clip on. Dude, we're good to go. See, does this, man? That's it. So I swapped the cab with the bed with Mike so I can start getting the rear spoilers and the rear diffuser section going. Kind of got an idea of what we wanted in the diffuser slash exhaust exit. I'm just kind of mocking out what I'm picturing, what everybody else's ideas. We're gonna throw down this, let Chris cut it out, and see how it turns out. I kind of like it right now. I think it'll be bitching. Big old 4-inch exhaust coming out of here. Some expanded mesh, kind of set out, you know, real race car inspired. So we'll see. So I got the
CAD built up on the first piece. I still got several more pieces I gotta make, but Josh wanted me to cut it, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it.
Knocked out our exhaust exit centerpiece. I'm liking the way it looks. It's pretty cool. It's got some depth, 3D. The contour landed pretty damn good. It'll suck in. Let me see. So here's the plan with this. We're gonna go in, we're gonna drill and tap the back side of this, put some studs in it, and then we'll pop the holes in there, suck it onto it, make the outer two, and then it'll look like it's all one piece when it's done, but it'll just give it a lot of depth across it. You know, the exhaust will come through here. Those will be just like mainly for looks, but for a little bit of aero. But I'm happy with it. You like it?
It's a lot different because all the OBS you see roll pans, it's all the same thing.
Yeah, smooth.
It's just,
yeah, just
smooth
smooth
roll pan. Nothing different. But this is a lot different.
Gave it a little look like that new Corvette. Might have took some inspiration from it. A little bit.
I mean, it is a Chevy. We're using Corvette poppers.
Well, once that thing's freaking sprayed and done a little body on it, this thing could be badass. All right, well, on to the next one. One thing we really want to do is go onto the tailgate and the bed and make a really sexy spoiler, but also something that really works. So, gonna kind of go over a few different designs in my head, maybe make some different parts move and stuff like that. I do like the part where Mike was talking about every piece moves individually. So, I'm gonna map it out on some cardboard, get it taped to the truck, and kind of go from there. I mean, it's really the only way to do it is throw it on there and then let your mind wander.
Hey, you know, there's actually some portion of them are starting to make their race fenders and stuff out of stuff other than, you know, they're like renewable materials. So I really like how we're heading with this. Renewable resources on our race car.
I'm gonna build it out of this cardboard and let Mike just glass over it. Because renewable Porsche shit, whatever he said.
Cutting some drift shop, race truck shop, somebody sell something that's already built for this. Do whatever you feel like doing, but it's got to be done.
Well, we got the design down, somewhat what we want. I want to transfer it to aluminum, sheet metal, whatever the hell. Sheet metal, whatever we're gonna do. I'm not gonna buy a plastic wing. You know damn well, as much as I do, that if we bolt a plastic wing on the back of here, we're gonna receive hell for that. He's just trying to get under my skin. And you know, like we always say, built, not bought, especially an Amazon wing. After about 3 different setups, this is what I've come up with. I really like it. It's bulky, kind of got some flow here and there, different contours, different curves. It looks really good on the truck, so Now it's time to duplicate it on the other side, and I can tell you right now, that's the hardest part. Alright, so I got the last little bit of fab done on the wings. I got to do some body on them, but overall, the way it looks, the shape, everything is really symmetric. It looks badass. Got the exhaust cut out in. Man, 4.5 inch carbon fiber tips gonna be coming out of that. The whole back of this is just gonna be mean as hell, especially with them big old freaking wide tires coming out. So now this is done, we got some tail lights coming. Those are a secret. Mike's got a good head start on the cab and chassis. Now it's time to get the bed over there and nail Richard down on a color. I know what me and Mike and everybody want. We want black. But outside of that, we got some really exciting news. Next week, we go to pick up our engine, bro. I cannot wait. Texas Speed hooked us up massive. I can't wait to see it. This thing's gonna be a monster. Richard's got some kind of surprise that we're gonna pick up while we're down there. I don't really know what it is, but I'm kind of excited to hear about that. Impact Systems have let us know that they're rolling on our fenders. Hopefully those will be ready next week. Dude, this truck has got some freaking traction. So thank y'all for following along, and continue to follow along with us, and let's see how this truck turns out.
Look at that. Waiting right up front for us. How you doing, man? How you doing? Good to see you. What's up, dude? Good? Yeah. So I got a surprise for you. Yeah? Where can we go talk?
Let's go to conference room.
All right. All right, man. Yeah, so it's going to be different, but it's hard to stand out in the OBS world, but I printed out a bunch of different stuff. We've got some card stock. We've got some regular stock, but this is probably the most appealing to you.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is that, like 16 inches of tire?
Yeah, those are 405s.
That's crazy. Dude.
Yeah.
I like the exhaust too, the diffuser. That's nice.
Kind of sooner exhaust, C8-ish, but I want to make sure this thing has killer power.
We need to be able to burn those.
For sure, yeah.
It's a lot of meat on the ground.
And I'll let you and Josh talk the technicalities of it now, because I've given my elevator pitch of how badass this OBS is going to be.
So we already decided, like, it's going to be LS based. We wanted to throw some kind of boost at it, so we've already got a transmission built. We've got a full billet internal turbo 400. Quick Performance has built us just this massive rear end that has sled pulling axles.
Oh,
I mean, it's just a monster. So we need the engine to, you know, complete the package. And that's why, you know, when we first started talking, it was like, hey, let's haul out the dudes at Texas Speed. Let's do something, you know, cool and big.
How much power are you thinking? I mean, that's a lot of tire back there, so I imagine you're trying to get over 1,000.
We definitely want to be over 1,000. Yeah. We would like to get close.
Over 1,500 would be better.
Yeah, we'd like to be in the 15 to 2 range.
Okay.
I mean, we really, like you said, you know, we really want to stand out. We really want to make a statement when this thing shows up. And obviously the look of it already does, but it needs to have the sound and be able to just absolutely shred those 16-inch freaking tires on the ground.
For sure, for sure. Y'all need this pretty soon, or?
Well, like everything we do at Gas Monkey, it's always yesterday.
2,000 is possible, but that would definitely require something custom, and it's going to take some time. I mean, it wouldn't be anything that would be like super fast.
You telling me this giant facility?
Hear me out, hear me out.
Okay.
So, that being said, we do have something that could work for you that we could actually get put together pretty quick.
Okay.
So we started our Brawler series of short block engines not too long ago, and it's actually our in-stock short block program. So we've actually got a bunch of short blocks that are on the shelf, built, ready to go.
Really?
One in particular, which we've dubbed the Reaper. We've actually built that one to where it's off the shelf, ready to go for 1,600 horsepower. Uses a dart block. It's got a Comstar center counterweighted crank in it.
Okay.
Callie's Enforcer rods, and it's got some forged pistons by Wiseco in it. I mean, it's solid.
All there.
Yeah.
So we're talking about like 1,600 reliable.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what we built it for.
So if we went a little bit over, it might last one burnout. No, we won't say that.
But we could use that as the base, build on top of it,
Okay.
you know, have it ready a lot quicker than we could if we were building something custom for, you know, a lot more. But
I mean, I think as much as we wanted, you know, 2, if they've got something for 16 here on the shelf and we can still make a deadline.
What do you think? A couple weeks to put that together?
Yeah, more or less. You know, a lot quicker than if we were doing a custom build for sure.
Well,
I like the name.
If that works, it worked. What is it? The Reaper?
The Reaper. Reaper is what we call it.
And an all black truck. Would be like the double Reaper.
Kind of flows, kind of works.
What's cool about the block too is it uses a dart block, which is already painted black. So, you know.
Yeah, we're not going with anything but black, 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 black.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we'll black it out.
This thing looks, we want it to look like a shadow when you're staring across the room.
Because black trucks matter.
They absolutely do.
Long burnout matter.
Oh, man. But anyways, well, super cool, man. We haven't seen this facility. Can we take a glance?
Yeah, you haven't been here since our old shop, which, I mean, is literally next door, but this new one's a lot bigger, and we've expanded a bit. So, yeah, I'm
How
excited
many
to show
feet
you.
you got now?
Gosh, I'd be lying if I remembered, but
A lot.
it's a lot. It's twice the size of our other place.
Rad.
So I just can't count that high. So
I get it. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, for sure.
I know you saw the last place. For the most part, I mean, what we do hasn't really changed a lot. We just got a lot more machines, a lot more room than we used to. Over here, we have our cam grinders. We've got 3 now, all top of the line Landis, really best you can get as far as the cam grinding world goes. Over here, this is where we work on all the blocks. The Reaper that we keep on the shelf goes through the same process that all our others do. All of our brawlers do, whether it's custom or not. It's going to be running through all these machines. We've got our engine dyno. This is primarily for testing. This is how we test our parts, test our engines, do, you know, all the research and development before stuff actually hits the shelf and we send it out to the public. And going on over here, this is where we work on all the cylinder heads. So we have our aftermarket line of cylinder heads, but we also do CNC porting on like customer supplied heads. We have our own brawler line of cylinder heads too, which is what's getting cut right here. All these machines here, just more that are cutting cylinder heads all day long. We do the valve jobs and everything here. Over here, we actually cut our own titanium retainers, which is pretty cool. Something that helps us keep the cost down on our spring kits. But yeah, there you can see one's getting cut.
That's crazy.
And out will pop these little guys. This is one of the many types of retainers that we use on our
It just sits
spring
there and
kits.
does it till it runs out of mouth.
So
Yeah.
y'all are building everything in-house now.
We do a lot in-house. I mean, as much as we possibly can. So a big thing with us cutting the titanium retainers is that titanium is very expensive, especially if you're getting a pre-cut retainer from another manufacturer. It would make our spring kits way more expensive than if we were cutting them in-house. But yeah, these machines are fully automated. It's got an auto loader here where we just load it up with these titanium bars.
Oh yeah, it just kicks a new bar.
Yeah. So this is like a finished bar. This is just what's left over, but I mean, this would be like 5 or 6 feet wide.
That's a whole piece of titanium.
That's solid titanium that we're cutting out of. Yeah. So pretty cool. So it's just the scraps there. We do the valve jobs right here, 5-angle valve jobs on all of our cylinder heads, not the traditional 3, so this works a lot better that way. After all that machine work's done, the guys go to work on assembling them. Put in the valves, install the springs, they run a pressure check to make sure there's no leaks or anything, and then it's off to get boxed and sent to the customer. So and here's the engine room. This is where we do all the assembly of the short blocks, long blocks, turnkeys.
Super cool.
It's the clean room, a little quieter in here too.
Yeah.
They got the nice
These guys got to work up to these jobs. Get in here where it's quiet, got their own TVs.
Yeah, somewhat. We've got Pope back here. He's been our engine builder for a long, long time now.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, he's the guy.
So that's the Pope of engines here at Texas Speed.
Absolutely, yeah. He puts his blessing on all of them.
There it is.
Puts his ass on the line when he goes out.
Absolutely. But yeah, LSs, traditionally what we've always done, we got into the Gen 5 LTs when those came out. Now we've branched into the Coyotes as well. So we're doing Coyote short blocks. We've got a line of those now too. We offer some Hemi stuff as well. We're not doing the Hemi builds yet, but we've got a lot of aftermarket stuff like cylinder heads and cam packages and stuff like that for the Hemis too.
Yeah, we just slapped some turbos on a brand new Challenger. It's a pretty rare car. They only make 200 of them with a 6-speed. So we crammed some turbos on it, and I'm going to go test drive it next week and check it out. Should be a little bit more fun.
Absolutely, that sounds like a good time.
All right, man. You said you could make our time frame. That's all I needed to know. Yeah,
we'll make it happen, dude.
I appreciate it. Next time we'll be in here checking out the finished product and cramming in the back of the truck and hauling ass to Dallas.
Yeah.
But today is a leisurely cruise, and I want some barbecue, so maybe we go down to Austin.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
So we're moving the truck into the booth for the, we're gonna poly it again, and then bring it back out, block it one more time, and then we go into primer with it. So it's looking really good. Wash tubs come in?
Yeah.
Did you open them?
No, it wasn't me.
Well, who opened them?
I don't know.
Because it says real big, right here. Atten Mike.
I think you were supposed to.
I don't know what Atten is, but it's Mike.
You're Mike.
I'm Mike, yeah, these are, dude. I just ordered these yesterday.
It's pretty quick.
Yeah, that was damn quick, good, because we need them. We weren't sure what we were gonna do, you know, we don't have wheels yet, but we know we needed some clearance, so we reached out to Mike over at Slosh Tubs. He overnighted us a pair, so we're gonna get these put in, and then we got to do some fender mods for to make these fit, but I think these are gonna solve all of our problems, and they're pretty nice, so thanks a lot, Mike.
I opened them.
Here's what's happening. We're about to spray some parts on our current SEMA build. Richard's out of town. When he gets back, I'm hoping to have some things painted. Hopefully that'll put a little bit of a smile on his face and gets us a little bit further along. So we're gonna get in there and let's get some stuff painted. Hopefully we can get a lot painted before he gets back. So we got the chassis done, painted, and bringing it over here to Josh so he can start putting it together. I still got a bunch of chassis components that I got to do, but they at least can get started. What do you think?
Listen, Mike, you are a lot in the shop 90% of the time.
Try to be a lot all the time.
But days like this is when I love you, Mike. This thing looks like, you took it to a powder coater.
No, it looks good though, didn't it? It's that Emron 5000.
You painted this.
Actually, it's a new Emron. Back in the day, when I was like 20, we shot Emron 5000.
It's when you coated wood wheels?
No, but it's a single stage paint, you know, which I don't use a lot. But I figured on this chassis it would probably work really good. So it's their new Emron, but dude, on the trucks, that stuff is like bulletproof.
No,
like it gets stupid hard.
It feels like a powder coat right now.
Yeah.
I thought you were bullshitting with me.
Dude. No, and it looks good.
It looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
So it's ready to go?
Yeah, ready to go. You can start bolting on what you got. I do have the rear end in the booth, and the brackets for the gas tank, and a bunch of like steering column crap and things like that. So let me
get the front end rolling at least.
Yeah, and then the cure time on this, so if it was to air dry, is like 42 hours. It's crazy. But if I bake it, it's 2 hours, which a normal bake time is 30 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
So this stuff should be like really, really hard.
So we might be able to get it on the ground on all fours
today,
by the end of the day?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, if I go, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so Willwood really hooked us up, and I'm so happy about that, because one thing when we're dealing with Willwood, they send us everything we need to get right to work. So what I'm doing right now is I'm getting ready to attach the hatch to the rotors. This truck is gonna make a lot of power, so like Richard said before, it's got a whole lot of go, we're gonna need a whole lot of whoa. So doing the big 6-piston caliper in front, 4 in the rear. It's gonna have all kinds of power with our power brake system that we're running. Normally we do a manual, but on this truck, power brakes. So this is gonna be an insanely good stopping truck.
We just got a package in from our guys at Aeromotive, and I can tell you I'm very excited about this. This is a very high horsepower vehicle, and most of the time when you do this, you have a really loud external fuel pump to push it. They have actually took our stock style tank and put one of the pumps that pushes 2,000 horsepower in it. So kind of pumped to see what it looks like. It's clean already, look at that. Hold it, Kenny.
It's a tight fit.
They got it all in there. Adam, I get it out. Damn it. There we go. We're going. We're going. Ooh, easy. Oh, no way, bro. Look at this.
Damn, look at that.
So this pump is actually made to be external, and they have turned around and made it go into their stealth tank. So this is badass, dude.
So what type of pump is this? A 2-stage?
Well, I mean, I'm guessing so, right?
Normally you don't have the little wire right there.
So, well, I mean, for big boost, we're gonna need the extra fuel, yeah.
With the big injectors that we got?
We ain't talking about those yet.
Small injectors?
Huge.
Huge.
The dude, check it out. Gas Monkey, custom spec, exclusive. That's gangster.
That's
wow.
Cool.
This is really badass for us. We don't have a lot of room in this truck. It is a single cab short bed. So for this to be going back into the stock position is really exciting. I mean, we got this big giant drive shaft going in there. We're gonna have 4-inch exhaust all the way out. I mean, saving as much room as possible is awesome.
So here is my wacky, crazy idea that I've been tempting the guys with, but I haven't told them anything because I don't know if it's gonna work. But you know, if you're building an OBS, it's real hard to stand out in the crowd. Sure, you can have one with a lot of motor, or have one that does autocross, or have one that does the drag race and pops wheelies, or have them low and slow, or have them big and tall, or whatever. But what do you do to really stand out in the OBS world? And so I got to thinking, and I was like, what about a pano roof? Now, if this was a 4-door truck, you know, like most brand new ones, you could just take a pano roof out of the new one and stick it in the 4-door. But this is a single cab. Single cabs usually have like maybe a sunroof that pops open. It definitely doesn't retract back because it's got nowhere to go. So I'm thinking full pano roof. All the way back to the back window, all the way to the front windshield. Seamless, beautiful, nice. I had a lady down in Austin that I've heard about. She's done some really cool work on some really big SEMA projects and some really big show cars. And I told her what I wanted to do, and she brought me some pieces. And I got a test piece, I've got a really good piece, and I've got a really good piece. And I drug in the old cab. This isn't the actual cab that we're using. This is one we decided not to use out of like the 6 or so trucks we started with. But I want to see how it fits. because we sit this cab down, had her pull a mold, and I just want to play with this before the guys get here and see what we think can happen. So we're tipping straight into the back windshield, come across here, and obviously we're going to cut it to fit more, and we're right there with this. So the thought process is if I lay it in, we cut the metal, bend it, put another recess in there so that it can sink down into it. That's going to give us the same ability as we have on this front windshield and the back windshield to just lay down a little bit of trim, a little bit of glue. Man, that could be rad. Just imagine being able to see through this.
We got some busted cabs just sitting here.
You don't see nothing?
See something, but I'm confused about it.
Oh, I told you I was working on something.
Oh.
And so I let the cat out of the bag. I got with our girl, AM Hot Rod Glass down there, and I'm thinking pano roof.
Okay. Okay. You know I have a full bodywork cab ready to go, ready for paint.
Well, we had to make it perfect so that then we could cut it apart to put my glass roof on. We whack it in straight lines along with the door and everything else. We drop in a ledge, and then you mount it just like you would a windshield with this glue.
Man. I mean, I see it.
I get what you're saying too, but I don't think it's going to be like just that easy.
Yeah, I definitely don't think it's going to be just that easy.
I don't know why you're worried about it. All you got to do is cut this metal right here.
Okay.
Cut it out about an extra inch, bend it down and bend it back out at the width of this glass, and set it in its tray, glue it down. And then the truck's going to be blacked out, and then this is going to be really dark like that.
What about the inside? Because this is a double layered roof, right? But it doesn't have supports.
Well, I mean, we cut giant freaking sliding rags in all the mini trucks and stuff.
Yeah, you used to cut all kinds of stuff into everything that didn't have any supports.
Like Cadillac taillight.
A Cadillac taillights suck. But I got a solution for that too. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Let's talk about pano roof. You ever seen a pano roof on a single cab?
I don't think I have at all. No. This is it's pretty wild.
Well,
I mean, it goes up and meets the front windshield.
No, it'll sit right in the same track as the front windshield.
Damn.
So, in theory, and I like this part, once we have the dark one on and it's all black and the truck's going to be blacked out, it's just
smoked in there.
Oh, I think it's going to be bitchin'.
Yeah. Well, the trick is, can you do it?
You can do anything.
But without leaking, because we can't be rolling down like we used to, like you're talking about the mini trucking world, and you're inside your own truck with the roof up there that you cut in and wearing an umbrella while trying to drive.
It's good weather at SEMA, I heard.
It fits pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I like the test piece.
This is a test piece, and I figured this is a test cab.
Sure. That's why this one's in there. Now I get it.
We just got to cut it apart and see what we're looking at.
So when we're done, honestly, it'll look like a brand new modern, like almost how the Tesla, the front windshield and the roof come together real clean.
You just pissed him off.
It's fine.
You said it. No, it's not fine. You just made him mad.
Tesla glass.
You just made him mad.
Looking at this skin here, the way that it goes, and we get over to here, then we might be able to trim the bottom skin like this and just fold it up and weld it and mount to what's left of that right here. See how close it is?
Oh, in the
That's
center.
about the distance of how thick that glass is.
I get what you're saying.
So that's why I was saying not just whack it, let's take a look, because we cut it over here close. We can use this center part that looks like it's gonna fit, and then we just lift the outer parts.
Okay.
And cut everything and trim it nice.
Yeah. All right, so here's the nerve-wracking part. We've got the A-pillars and B-pillars braced up. It's time to cut the inner structure out. Unlike the roof skin, I feel like this is more of a one-shot go. So I think I have it to where we want to trim it. I'm gonna double check a couple measurements, and then we're just gonna blast the freaking thing out. Once we get it out, we'll take and we'll box everything in, really like picture frame it, and then figure out how deep we want to do the glass in the top, and figure out a shelf. So it's gonna be a long process, not progress, but we're gonna make a lot of progress. Okay, So, got the inner structure cut out. I think I've got the place where I want it to land figured out. Now, what I'm going to do is actually sheet all this in and box it and make it kind of, you know, a little bit stronger structure. And then I have to build the lip for the glass to actually set on, adhere to, and give it, you know, strength on that also. So, I think we left enough meat in here to really give it a lot of structure still, you know. But I guess we'll find out when we put 2,000 horsepower to 16 inches of meat on the ground. Richard said if it blows the top out of it, that he'll be okay with it, so.
Woo! My favorite part, Texas Speed. This is where we get the horsepower. Hey. We're here to pick up the motor for the OBS, and I am more than stoked. This thing's ready to rock. We've got the Hellion turbo kits and everything back at the shop, and we're gonna get this thing going, and it's gonna go fast. So get you some of this.
So I know initially we talked, you know, and stuff, but I mean, lay it out. What's in here? I mean, what gets us there?
Like we talked about, we were going to use our Reaper short block, which is in our Brawler series. It's actually a line of in-stock engines that we keep on the shelf, which is why we were able to get this to you so quick, because I knew you guys were in a time crunch, and it ended up fitting perfectly.
Yeah.
It's rated for 1,600 horsepower, uses a dart block, our TSP exclusive pistons through Wiseco, Cali's extreme rods, and then it's got a Cali's center counterweighted crank too. So it's good for some RPM, good for the power. It's going to be good for up to 1,600 that we rated it for.
What did he say?
All the good stuff, all the good things.
Yeah, y'all are talking in your own language back here. You know, he just tells me what it costs, and I got to write the check. You know, but no, super rad.
I love it. No, and then it's got our PRC 285cc heads on it. It's an aftermarket head that we've designed. We've been using it for years. It's an LS7 style. It's got titanium intake valves. We've got Inconel exhaust valves, and it's a head that flows over 400 CFM. It's the biggest head that we offered, and you know, great for NA or for, you know, doing a boost build with the twin turbo setup like what you guys are using.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So, and yeah, awesome that Plasma Man got us this intake in time, coming from Australia. It's, you know, billet. So again, having a billet intake's real nice when you're doing something boost, because it'll take the power no problem. So.
Is that y'all's own coils too?
No, these are factory style coils, like an LS2 style coil. It is our valve covers, and it's our Texas Speed plug wires that we got on there.
Okay.
Looks good, huh?
Yeah, no, it's crazy, dude, crazy.
Yeah.
So what size does it technically come out to? What are we looking at?
You've got a 434.
Okay.
Listen to the engine builder. Yeah, so 434, it's bigger than the traditional 427, obviously, and you know, on the bigger side of like what we usually do, but it's good for the power.
Okay, so it started out as a LSX. Did it start as a tall deck?
No, this is a standard deck. It's using a dart block, and yeah, there's nothing out of the ordinary with it for the most part, as far as like the dimensions go. But yeah, so standard deck, uses traditional stuff, just everything's beefed up a lot more. So
hell yeah, I'm excited, man. I cannot wait to get this thing stabbed in and the turbos on it. I mean, I want to hear it. That's the bad part right now. This is like having a Christmas present in front of you that you can't open yet. Having this and not being able to hear it yet. I can't wait to hear what this thing sounds like, dude.
The cam too.
One.
Yeah. The cam is a lot bigger than what you would be able to put into like a factory LS for the most part. And a lot of that is because, you know, you got your valve reliefs and everything is set up to where you got a lot more piston to valve clearance, so we could put a lot bigger of a cam in there.
Yeah.
But the cam is suited for boost. It's going to be efficient with the twin turbos, but it's going to give you a lot of chop too. So it'll sound good. Rad. It looks good. It's gonna fit really well with the whole overall truck that you got.
That's awesome, dude. I can't wait to break some necks with this.
Oh yeah, it'll be a head turner for sure.
Just don't break yours. Just make it hook at mine.
Cool.
Yeah, for real.
So let's get this thing in a box and get in the back of the truck. I made it down here in 2 hours. Let's see if you can beat that on the way back.
Challenge accepted.
There you go.
Just like that, lickety split, Texas Speed, just a 2-hour drive from Dallas, and we're on our way back. Truck's getting done, and now the most important piece of the puzzle is good to go.
sight you a little bit more.
Watch out.
I'm the one that's got it. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
I've been waiting for this day. I've been waiting so long. I haven't been excited really about anything else on the truck because all the cool stuff they're talking about, it's useless without a motor, and now we finally got a motor. And it is sweet.
I like this. I like the valve covers, intake. I mean, the whole thing.
One last test before we put this in the chassis. Fireball!
Chassis down on the ground. We stabbed the engine and transmission. Everything's looking so freaking cool. Our Texas Speed engine comboed with our Plasma Man intake. Just sexy. I can't wait to see it underneath the hood. But we got our badass Turbo 400 built from Mike Cole over at Cole Transmissions, and I'm gonna tell you right now, that thing is bulletproof, all billet internals. And then we got a carbon fiber drive shaft on the back side of that from Dynamic Drive Lines. I don't know if I've ever seen a sexier setup inside of a pickup truck like this.
So I think on our build, we definitely know that we want everything black. But the big question was, do we want everything gloss black or do we want to mix it up? So I think what we're doing on the engine bay is we're gonna do a SEMA gloss, which is good and bad. Chemical wise, it's resistant. It's probably not as resistant as a clear. However, I think that with all the wiping down and cleaning and stuff we're gonna have to do, it's gonna scratch a lot less than, or it'll be less noticeable than a gloss black would be. So while everybody thinks that we're doing it for the sheer look of it, I'm personally doing it for the fact that now I don't have to buff all the inside parts because we got 3 weeks and I still got to buff everything on the outside. Not to mention paint the cab and the bed and fenders that I don't even have. Tired. Got sealer on the cab, so now we're ready to base it out. But I had to sand out this little run that I got. So now that that's sanded out, now I can start mixing and get some black on this thing. So I got all the interior stuff, well, 90% of the interior stuff in the paint booth ready to paint. But before I go in there and do all that, I need to take a little pause, a little time out, and talk to you guys about Josh and Josh's feelings. Because it seems like here lately, Josh has really been in his feelings on stuff like, you know, when he gets here in the morning, he's tired and he's grumpy. I'm trying to be a better co-worker and be more sensitive and responsive to his feelings. I mean, just the other day he got mad and was cussing at the welder when really the welder had didn't do anything wrong. It's just a welder, you know. So I really don't know what's bothering him, but I feel like as this build progresses and as we go on and we work more and we're all tired, that we should take a moment and talk about Josh's feelings. So this is the first one. Expect some more, you know, and they're not all going to be bad, guys. I think that there's going to be times where Josh is going to be happy. So now we're going to paint some shit.
our Wizard cooling, we got a really badass intercooler that Hellion sent over with their turbos. We went ahead and we put V-bands on them instead of doing rubber boots, so it's already on there. We've got it fit in there. I've already started to run the cold side pipe that goes actually into the intake of the engine, but now it's kind of the more difficult side, or difficult part, I should say. Out of the turbos, we need to get our air to our intercooler. Well, if you notice, there's not a lot of room here, especially once headlights go in, I mean everything, right? So now we're gonna have to figure out where in here we're gonna take this pretty painted core support and drill a hole through it. So I'm probably gonna ask Kenny to do it.
You want me to do it? I'll pop a hole in it.
We're gonna tape this thing up, figure out what we need to go through, and hopefully we won't beat it up too bad, but I'm liking where everything's laying out right now. I mean, I think it's really, really cool up front. I think it's gonna look badass through the grill, and man, I just can't wait to hear this thing go. I can't wait to hear the turbos get it. So we got about 19 days left on the OBS build, and we had to make the call. We brought in Shawnee B once again to help us. We're on the gunnies, we're up on our race ramps, and it's time to get the exhaust ram, brake lines. We're so close, we have such few things, but it's always the big things, you know, cutting through the core support for the intake tubes, running the full exhaust. It's all the big fab work to just finish it out. So fingers crossed we can make this stuff, but we'll see. So, kind of exciting. Got all the turbo piping routed from the turbos to the intercooler. I'm waiting on one 45 silicone boot for both sides, and that'll be complete. But dude, come check this out over here. We are very limited in our room in this engine bay, and to get the exhaust out and clean underneath the headers, the radiuses are almost unachievable, especially with stainless. So we hit up Overkill for their pie cuts, and dude, I'm telling you, they didn't disappoint. It's all tacked up. I got them routed, and I think I'm gonna spend the rest of the night welding all of these pie cuts up. It's a lot, but it's definitely gonna be worth it.
Today, Monday the 14th, we brought Shawnee B in, not only to help us on the truck, but also to help with Josh's attitude that he's had lately. And you can see that him being here already, it's getting to be a little bit better. So, good job. See how it takes all that ping out? So if you want to have a car stereo or like a good sounding stereo, or if you want to keep heat out or air conditioning in or heat in and cold out, this is the stuff. Works really good. We're also here to check on Josh's current mood. John, is that for me or for you?
That's totally for you. So y'all seen us mock up fiberglass our front fenders. Well, here's the thing. Y'all all thought they were gonna be too heavy for the car. We had that covered. Our people over at Impact Systems 3D printed us some lightweight fenders to go on the front of the OBS. It's got 5 walls, 5 layers inside of these fenders. So the strength of them is phenomenal. You get the strength and the look of all your sheet metal fender that you would fabricate, but you're literally, I mean, not even half the weight. These things weigh nothing. So 3D printing's really coming a long ways, and once these things get body work on them, go on the truck, dude, I'm telling you, this truck's gonna blow your mind.
We got our fenders back from print, and although they look great, I've always felt bad about them. Like, I don't know, I felt like they were too small on the bedside. I've always been excited about running the dually fender. So I asked Josh, you know, I'm like, hey, what do you think? You know, I mean, our original idea was to run and cut the dually fenders. Why don't you want to do that? And then we run the front fenders that we made, which I think will look, you know, really bitchin'. And pulled Richard over, he kind of felt the same. You know, he cussed us a little bit, but I mean, that's normal. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna cut this and we're gonna get it up there and we're gonna take a look and see what it looks like. And if it's good, then I think we're gonna go with this route as opposed to the rear fenders that we made, and then we gotta do our front fenders. So either way, we gotta do something, we gotta do it now. Do the dually bed, they kind of get cut and they go way the fuck up out here, right? We don't want that because with our back fender being open, you're gonna get to see in here, and so we need a clean arch and everything else. So Josh and I, who is still grumpy, I'm not, but he is, he yelled at me a couple times while we were doing this for no fucking reason. So we're gonna cut this, I gotta cut this out, and then he's gonna match it, what I cut out, so that we can bring our lip all the way up into here, because this is what we're gonna stuff up in here. In here, that's a lot of meat. Big O 405s. But if you know anything about tires,
That's a lot of meat.
405. Fucking nasty, dude. You like it? Yep. Okay. So our good friends at AM Hot Rod Glass showed up with our new top and back window, front window, and side windows?
No side windows today.
No side windows. Okay, so we not have the side windows yet, but we got all the rest. So we're gonna work on getting those fitted in the car. Don't do that. Don't do that. You'll scratch it, won't you?
It's coated.
What does that mean?
These granules, no matter what you do, they're not gonna be swirl marks. It's UV stable. We're gonna use glass cleaner. You can use ammonia. You can use acetone to take something off. You can't break the seal.
Yeah, I was worried because, you know, on most things it's glass, and this is what material is this? Because it's not Lexan.
This is a polymer. This is an acrylic.
Same stuff they use in like airplanes and boats.
Non-pressurized cabin.
So we could hit a bird with this. I can see the future in these, and we're at SEMA right now. Everybody's talking about our glass top. I don't live very long, but we make it to SEMA. Come on, that was pretty funny. Yeah. Cheer you up a little bit, you know?
Oh, God, why don't I know something about some stupid ass shit? Now I'm in a bad mood again.
He's grumpy. Oh my God, dude.
All right, guys, first thing in the morning, we're gonna jump into the fun stuff, a little bit of fab. We're gonna put a cage in this truck. It is big horsepower. We didn't quite get to 2,000, but 1,700, that's still some torque, you know. I mean, we really need this thing to stay straight and flat. So we're gonna throw a cage in the cab, add a little bit of safety, add a little bit of strength.
So last night or yesterday, Chris and I stayed and got the body work and the roof and stuff done. It's all painted, all that good stuff. We still want to cut and buff it before we pull all the plastic, that way we don't make a mess inside the cab. But right now we're going to get it out of the boot, test fit the glass one more time just to see what it looks like, so we can paint a border around the new roof glass, and then buff it and get that installed.
So down to the fun part of the build is actually getting all the wiring in, and then that's where I step in. As you can see, a whole bunch of wires all over the place. So what you may not know is we're actually going to be doing a push to start system on this truck. Since we have the keyless entry, we'll have the keyless entry, and we have door poppers and hidden button somewhere that's going to pop the door open whenever you press it. And this little system is what I'm using to control all that. Got 3 relays and this additional relay that's going to control all that. It's going to hit the lock and unlock button. Now it's able to use the door poppers. Now you can't use them. So now I got to figure out where I'm going to put it inside the truck and get wires ran to each individual one. I'm almost done with the wiring, believe it or not. There's still a lot more to go, but we're halfway there. Got the doors all wired up, popper, windows, both sides. Cool thing about the windows is it's actually one touch to go down like a modern car. So it's very cool. Brand new glass on this door, brand new glass on that door, brand new seals. This is gonna be a brand new truck, all sealed up.
Alright guys, so Carmen over at AM Hot Rod Glass really killed it on this freaking pano roof. We went with a little bit lighter tint. We like the way it looks with all of our clear glass. Jody came over from DTS Interiors and wrapped all of our pillars, got everything done in Alcantara suede. It looks crazy in there. And then our buddies over at Extreme Auto Glass came in, helped us get all this installed. It looks amazing, dude. It's so cool to see this finally start coming together. It looks like a pickup truck now, you know, it looks like a vehicle. So the glass is in. Jody's getting our seats done. They're almost ready to send me a little sneak peek. As soon as those get here, me and B can throw the cage back in and finish out our A-pillar bars and everything. I mean, dude, this is the part of the build. Even though it's at the end, this is when it starts coming together. So, dude, just stay tuned for the rest of it. It's 9:30 at night, October 24th. We've got about 6-7 days left, and it's time to really get this exhaust done. So we have kicked everybody out of the shop. It's time to focus. Me and Shawnee B are gonna knock this shit out and watch us build this really, really fast. So there it is. We got our badass stainless exhaust ran all the way. It's fully tigged out. We're up and over the rear end. Now it's just a little bit of waiting time for Mike to get the bed over here to where we can get the center exit exhaust. I'm not tired or anything. But dude, check out these brand new X-Mod mufflers from MagnaFlow. They're made for pickup trucks. When you're driving a really high horsepower, really loud truck, you get a lot of drone in the bed. So they have came out with a muffler that has a drone delete. So we're really excited about that. This truck is gonna be very loud, pushing a lot of horsepower. So once we get the bed back, it's time to run our center exit exhaust from MagnaFlow. That's hard to say, center exit exhaust. Did it good that time. But then it's time, really on crunch time. Time. I say it a lot because I'm focused on time. We've got interior. We don't even have wheels yet. I'm stressed. We have to fire this engine over. It's never been started. We got to, I said it already, but we have to build interior. It's not even in it. Plumb the engine, everything, dude. And I mean, man, we don't have a lot of time left. But dude, we're excited to unveil this at SEMA. We're excited for y'all to, you know, to follow along. Please keep following along. This truck is going to be so awesome, dude. But we've got to get back to work. We need to make this deadline, so I'll see y'all at SEMA. All right, guys, so you know what time it is. Our JTX wheels are here. I cannot wait to see what they've sent us. Chris hasn't told me what we're doing. He kind of wanted to stay, you know, on a race like spoke style, so I'm excited. excited.
Do I smell billet?
Yeah, I got big billets. Holy shit. That's insane.
Yeah, I dig it. That's the front?
Yeah. Let's see what the front. Here's front. They believe it or not, they got a big old lip on them too. Chris said, "How big?" I was like, 12s. He goes, "Yeah, but what's offset?" And I was like, all negative. He's like, no. I was like, no, we're putting wide body.
Yeah, I like it. JTX does it again with 3 days to go. Oh, we got some spinners?
We got spinning caps.
Say what?
So we're going to be using Holley's Dominator to be able to control our engine. It's going to help us use dual wideband sensors so we can be able to read both banks and make sure they're both in the good AFR range. We're going to be using Holley Smart Coil Packs. These are really good coil packs for high boost applications and high RPMs. Since your spark times are reduced, these will help out with that a lot. We're actually going to be relocating these and putting these above the transmission, hidden underneath. Most of the times you don't have much room under the transmission, but since we lower this engine and have more of a race build on this truck, these actually fit perfectly underneath, and that's where I'm going to be putting them.
Hey, we got our wheel in.
Hey, I'm trying to get situated at my new garage beer bar.
I see that.
It's like to get situated at your bar.
This is super cool, but this is super cool.
How do you know you haven't even opened it?
That's right. We haven't seen it. Nobody's seen it.
But
look at this. Everything's right at hand in my
I was going to give you that.
My garage beer bar. Who's this from?
this is our Spark steering wheel.
Spark, So John, when I talked to Jonathan at Spark, we had picked out a wheel and he's like, you know what? I'm going to send you a prototype. So nobody's got it.
Prototypo?
Yeah.
We will have the first
This is the first one.
So
nobody knows what it looks like.
We're all getting to see it.
I know.
You bastard.
I'm pretty sure I know what it looks like. Looks pretty cool.
Well, we want to see it. Well, show us. Voila.
Oh,
damn.
shoot.
Woo! Is that Alcantara?
Yeah.
Man. So he asked what we wanted, and we told him
it's
it was
softer than a sheep's ass. Don't ask me how I know.
He said, "Hey, what are y'all looking for?" It was like more race, but finished out and with Alcantara. And God, that looks sick, dude.
That's pretty dope.
I like the machine work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. That's cool.
Hell yeah.
That's why these guys get paid the big bucks, man. So now we can actually steer the car, but it doesn't run or drive.
It's getting close.
That's
There's
his
2.5 days left.
You see that over there? We're about to throw our bed on for the last time so we can finally get the exhaust ran out. Kenny's finishing up wiring on the interior. We got a little bit more plumbing under the engine bay. There's a lot going on, but we're gonna make it.
So I know the guys are upbeat, especially for being here on day and night, but I'm a little worried. We got less than 2 days to have that thing on a truck, in the trailer, and on its way to Vegas to get loaded in, and there's still a lot to do. But we've done this a whole lot of times, and I think we're about 40-ish days in since we started, so my guys are doing it just like they always do.
All right, so for our OBS, we went with the Ride Tech full suspension kit, and it uses the traditional OBS steering, so it's not a rack and pinion like normal. So with our 12-inch front wide wheels, yeah, whatever it is, we're tired. Dude, we really wanted to make sure our stuff was strong, so we went with a red head gearbox, and on top of that, Kryptonite knocked it out of the park. Look how freaking big this center link is and these outer tie rods. And you might wonder why this is wrote out in Sharpie. That's because they rushed it to us. This is the first ever center link that they've made for a two-wheel drive OBS style truck. So they knocked it out of the park for us. It looks fantastic. I can't wait to paint this thing and throw it in there, but be sure to be looking for this thing because they are about to put it in production.
It's like Operation right here, like that little game you used to play with the little tweezer.
Don't make me get the damn thing. we're so close. This truck is right there. I think we got like 2 more small pipes to go back to our exhaust tips. We need to just build the interior. It's all built, but we can throw it in. We need to run the engine. God, we still got heat cycles. So we're super close. There's just a few things, but they're big things. So I gotta get back to work.
It's D-Day. The guys and I were up all night just trying to get things done and what have you. I think a couple of guys stepped off to the camper and took a nap, so they're sleeping. Mike Coy went home to get his bag and his clothes, and we're gonna try to get these guys on the road here in a few minutes. Truck really looks kick-ass. I couldn't be more happy with it and couldn't be more proud of the team. They rolled it out just like always and got it done. So now's the big part. 20 hours in the truck with a trailer and get our ass to Vegas. See you there. SEMA 2024.
So it's been a hell of a week. Sorry there hasn't been a lot of updates. We have been literally living in the shop trying to get this truck done, but it is finished. We're over here at Daily Details. They are a certified installer of System X, so they got a few guys here. The System X guys are here. They're gonna help Mike get this truck to its absolute prime freaking, state. We got to get this thing out of here and put the wheels on. It's actually too big to go in this giant trailer even, so we got a little bit of work to do before Mike can do his thing, so I got to get after it.
He's got to get after it.
Guys, we're back from SEMA. It was a long 47 days to get this truck done, but we did it. It drove in on the floor. It's bad, it's cool, everything you want. We just got it back, got it put back together. Yes, we have to tear it apart to get it on the trailer. It's too big, but we got it wiped down with our System X Renew. She's back looking beautiful. It's ready for the tour today. We do, our tours Monday and Friday. So she's back looking good, and we did see some comments. Everybody's saying that skid mark looks better, skid mark's prettier. It's supposed to be. Skid mark is a thing of beauty. This is supposed to be a race-inspired monster. It's full wide body, it's 1,800 horsepower, it's built rear end, built drivetrain, built brakes. I mean, it's supposed to be a sexy race truck, if you will. So in 47 days, when you do a full chassis off, like rebuild, restore, just complete redesign, you're gonna have a little bit of things wrong here and there. I mean, we did take 3 different trucks to try to build this one truck to get it done in that quick of a time. We know the little things we gotta change. They're not major, they're just some minor tweaks, you know, getting the ride height right. We're gonna get it lowered, we're gonna get everything clearance right, we're gonna do a good alignment on it, get the audio working. This will be a 100% complete truck. You will be able to drive down the road, listen to it. I mean, it's got AC, everything. So the end goal with the black truck is to get it to PRI in Texas Speed's booth. They built us this monster. It's 1,800 horsepower, you guys. We know that everybody wanted to see burnouts at SEMA, but we wasn't quite tuned everything properly, all the testing. So now it's time to get all of that in before PRI. This is our highest horsepower. Woo! So excited I even messed it up. It's our highest horsepower build to ever come out of Gas Monkey, so we do not want this thing going bad. So we want to make sure we cross our T's, dot our I's, all of those, you know, those words that you say, and get this thing 100% correct before we go out and just absolutely just murder those poor little rear tires. Little, large, 405s. All right, coming from the engine bay, leading to our interior, dude, the first thing you notice is this freaking full panoramic glass roof. I'm talking about, this thing is amazing. Driving down the strip after the, you know, SEMA was over doing the cruise and being able to just look up and see all the badass buildings, all the lights and everything, dude, it doesn't get more killer than this. It's freaking sick. This is a very race-inspired build that has amenities. So I'm not gonna lie, I think we nailed it right there. It looks pretty damn sexy inside of there. I mean, with our Spark steering wheel, nice Corbeau seats wrapped by Jody over at DTS. You know, I mean, we got for real Alcantara, I mean, Ferrari leather, full Hertz and Audison audio inside of this thing, vintage air AC. So, I mean, race truck with all the amenities. I think that's a perfect way to explain it. Oh yeah, and on the race truck thing, I guess, did you see how I opened the door? It's so sick. Kenny knocked it out of the park with these. Watch it. Listen, quiet, not big old poppers. But we're gonna get on the inside, and I know we didn't, you know, get to show this. These are not the door handles. These are just to pull it. Check this out. We'll reach right here in the center console. Nice one-touch automatic windows, and then beautiful. I guess you could call it a race truck. A little bit over the top though. So we all know the freaking giant problem with the taillights that we battled with the whole time. And I don't know if you noticed, but we snuck them in the back of the fenders. I think it's very sexy. It goes along with the look of this truck. It's very race inspired, almost Tron-ish, but we did have one little problem that we noticed while we were there. You may not have. While we're driving it during the day, you can't see them. So need to go back and just touch up a little bit on that and try to rethink those, but they're gonna stay in the same spot. We're gonna get a little bit brighter. We're working with XK Glow right now to figure out a solution with them, but man, I can't tell you how much I love those things. And I gotta say, probably one of the biggest staples of this truck is standing behind it with the 405s, the center exit exhaust with our carbon fiber MagnaFlow tips. Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a really inspired by the C8, and I couldn't be happier with how the back of this thing turned out. The spoilers leading down into the center exit exhaust, I mean, dude, the back of this truck just screams at you that it needs to go fast. So, you know what? We're about 95 to 98% done. We just wanted to make sure we made it there. We drove in. Everything works perfectly fine, but we just want to test and tune and fine critique a few little things. We want to make sure it's just absolutely perfect for PRI, and then who knows, maybe after PRI, we can give it away. And taking the #1 spot, the 1952 Chevy Fleetline. This wasn't just another restoration or custom build. When the Fleetline first came to life, it was the first ever rollout of Gas Monkey Garage. The Fleetline embodied everything we love about hot rods. Classic styling, aggressive stance, and enough attitude to make it unmistakably Gas Monkey Garage. Every inch of this car was carefully crafted, and when it finally hit the road, it became one of the most memorable builds we've ever completed. Over the years, this car has been put through the ringer, and at times, a donor for other builds. After nearly 2 decades of tire shredding, the Gas Monkey crew had to bring it back to life.
Kenny, grab the keys, open the trunk, and see what we're looking at.
I think I found the material for my next coat.
You can make some assless chaps out of that. I don't even remember who painted this on here. It might have been bad. Let me see. Yeah. He signed it. Where's my glasses? No, it's all right. Yep. He painted this in 04 because we finished the car in 03. Pretty wicked. So he did the little paintings on the side, and this Brian Bass did 18 and a half years ago. Ooh, it's been a while. So I'm pretty stoked. If we get this car right, the way I see it in my head, we can have some fun with it. But it's a pretty iconic car. It's close to my heart. It is, you know, the first car we built.
You got some right there.
There's the original sticker.
Yeah, that's called Dust and Dirt. So what I'm thinking on the interior is right up your alley, Victor. See the little bit of leather work on the steering wheel? No big deal, just a little, you know, leather strap. Yeah. Fix this problem with the seat right here. I think we'd keep the seats because Sue made this. This might have been one of my first interior jobs with Sue. These door panels, I think we need to get rid of. The fur is, maybe we put it back with new fur, but maybe we just go with some leather, with something, you know, on it and what have you. And then the big thing that I want to do, so there's 4 door panels, or I don't even know what the hell else on back here. Here is a box.
There's a plate.
Here's my plates. That was on the front. There is a blanket. I do not know that I've touched it. This one's going to be a little challenging for you in that I'm not even sure how to tell you to do it. We're going to redo the door panels. Maybe in the same shit, maybe not. But see how the seat sticks up here? I want to cut the bottom of the seat down to where it hits the bottom of the deck.
So it's flush to the
deck.
Okay.
And then keep the same upholstery.
Right.
Because I don't even know if Sue's still alive. God bless her soul.
She is.
Oh, is she?
She retired. Her daughter took over. She's doing plants and stuff for the city.
Great. Because on this job we're not going to use her.
No, we're not using Sue. But I do want to get that seat down. That always
you cut that seat frame. It shouldn't be a problem. The
seat frame and everything down to where it fits real tight.
Okay.
So, anyways, let's get in the air. Let's see what we look like underneath. Let's get on the phone with Holly. Okay. Find out what they got in stock. Because right now, with the parts the way they are, it's going to be we're at the mercy of what's on the shelf.
So we'll just pull all that junk out and redo it when we do it. They just cut shit here, so we'll pull that through.
But if we use a cross member, I want it to be stock, because this is stock, and I want to get new tires, but I don't want to change the look of the car.
Right, no, I got you.
The brake system doesn't hurt my feelings. I mean, it's going to need to be rebuilt, but it's up in there. Of course, if you bottom out too much.
Right. Ooh, that's a tight hole for a trans. We may have to.
Tight hole? Where?
We may have to fix this or move the floor.
Don't look at me.
We may have to drop this down.
You got to do something.
It would just maybe be a different.
Yeah, but this is just a panel. So what we could do is just remake a panel that fits, makes the trans fit. That's very simple. A simple problem.
We want simple. You guys you're down to 9.5 days now. Took Fitz forever to push it over here.
Week and a half.
Well, he said it'd take a week and a half to 2 weeks, so I trimmed it to 2 weeks. And then I took half of that off. So now it's down to 1.5. I'm not sure how good my math is.
It's okay.
Super simple.
Okay, let's blow all these cobwebs out. Let's start taking a look at what we have, what we don't have. I don't think I want to go with the fur like we did the first time. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And you got some leathers here, but do you have enough of one color to do everything?
They're pretty big. The thing is, these things we're giving my buddy Sam. So they're very.
You're talking about Sam Tattoo?
No.
Oh, another Sam.
Another Sam. From Paris, Texas.
So we can get the 2 front door panels out of this?
Out of this right here. And also I was thinking.
Can we get the 2 rear door panels out of this? Matching. Fairly
I don't know about this one, but what I was thinking is to go, half one color, the other half another color. Like those are very close.
But the front seat
is not.
Oh, I see that.
You see that?
Well, that's a typical Sue job. Yeah, that's a typical Sue job.
Well, yeah, but you remember you were starting out. Your budget was not like it is now.
Oh, no, but it still doesn't give an excuse for not doing it right. But, okay, so, I don't know. We can get front and backs on these, right?
The back panels definitely out of here.
Okay, so can we get both back panels out of this piece?
Yeah.
And keep the grains going the right way?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's use this color.
For the back ones, right?
This for the whole thing. This
Front
is
and
1,
back.
2 front, 1, 2 back.
Okay.
So let's space that out, see if you make sure you got enough room, but you can inch him a little bit. You got almost enough room. Okay, let me think about design. Let's go with this.
Okay.
And
I need to get material, you know, this type of material to redo the panels.
oh yeah, order it, get it.
Yeah.
Motor price, tranny price, radiator price. We know the rear end's good. We know we got 4-wheel discs. Then we'll get to design on what I want on the fabric there, or leather, and then we'll talk about the dash setup and what have you. Okay. All right. I gotta get some coffee. It's too early.
We found the drive shaft way down.
Is that your transmission?
That looks like the tranny. And it's got the floor shifter and everything.
I went to get me some materials, you know, like stuff that we need, you know. We definitely are not gonna use those boards. They're pretty beat up. So I went to get me new material. I'm about to make the patterns, you know, for it. I definitely don't want to move them because they, you know, there's a lot of fur, you know, flying around. So, and that's not bueno. Anyway, I'm gonna be doing that. Once I get that, I'm gonna jump back to the backrest, and it's going.
Have I got a plan for you, Victor?
All right. Talk to me.
I'm pretty sure this isn't going to be heavy enough.
No, of course.
What are you making?
Making a template, because these are like, you know, messed up, missing pieces, corners, and why not, you know, like, I want to have this whole, not as big, of course, you know, I want to make it, you know,
Yeah.
I want to tighten all, you know, as much as I can.
So here's what I think I want to do.
Sure.
Is
you can right here.
Is I want to kind of copy the seats as they are. So, you know, on our driver's door panel, basically it looks like yay.
Something like that, yeah.
Let's have a line coming down.
Yeah.
And then lines coming down.
Cleats. They're about 6-7 inches wide.
Whatever they are there, make it look the same there.
Okay.
I would like to see, I don't want a big puff on this top piece. I don't want it to be big and puffy, but just a little bit more cushion underneath than these. But just like 50% more, 100% more, not 500% more. I don't want a big puff or anything.
Right.
I just want it to be just a little bit out. I say the thickness of this is probably 2 pieces of the, where is the stuff you got? Yeah,
right here.
2 pieces, and this is 1.
Yep.
Yeah, so maybe 2 there. And
2
1
layers of these.
Yeah, like
on
that
the top,
on the top.
and 1 on the bottom.
Correct.
Perfect. Yep.
And
that'll look cool.
And that's easy. The only other thing I was questioning is, do we do decorative something?
Yeah,
here?
like a ribbon or some.
Maybe a square that fits into, you know, something right there.
As well as for the handle.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that up to creative.
Super cool. The other one would be like here.
Yeah, the handle.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this whole thing would be smaller, and we put some around Simple enough,
I don't even care if we
classic.
use like the cool old washers that are kind of, I mean, you could literally use cool old washers that are just big enough to go around those holes. Maybe you take a bigger one, you know, one this size, and weld it to a small one that just goes over the little thing we need it to go to, and put a little bit of patina on them or what have you.
Okay.
I don't want to overthink it. It's easy cheesy.
I see what you're saying.
All right, cool, man.
Coolio.
So we're moving along. We actually had all the parts we took off the car. I thought they were long gone because that was like 6 or 7 years ago. But we got the drive shaft, the radiator, the transmission pieces, everything that we need there. We've got a motor on order. It'll be here in the morning. I just approved the interior, side panels, stuff like that. We'll get all that cleaned up. And all the miscellaneous parts that we need for the rest of the build are coming from Holly overnighted. And we should be in good shape.
All right, so we got the old motor mounts off. Now we're gonna put in our new ones and get them all in the right spot and then tack them in, pull that foam block out so it can catch on fire and burn them into the frame, and we'll have motor mounts, and then we'll just need a motor. Should be here today.
We're gonna reduce this thing. It's gonna be down to this mark. Then we're gonna recover it. Put the same upholstery, same vinyl, and everything it has. So this is morning of day 2, of course. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun project, definitely.
Richard wants the 2 factory gauges to work, so we're gonna get rid of this stuff and a lot of other wiring because it's not needed with the Holly system, like the cooling fan relay and stuff like that. That's all controlled by the ECM. So we're getting rid of all the wiring we don't need so we can put new wiring that we do need in. But other than that, pretty boring until the motor gets here later this afternoon. I don't think we'll run into any problems other than fitting exhaust and fitting radiator hoses because of the way the LS inlets and outs are for the cooling system. But other than that, it should be easy breezy.
Remember I told you about the guy that gave us the leather?
Yeah, we already picked it out and got it all marked out.
Exactly. Remember we said we didn't have enough?
But we do have enough.
I talked to him, and he's gonna drop off a couple more heights.
Okay, so you cut the frame down?
I'm about to. Everything is wired up. It's got to be tacked. I'm gonna put another piece here on the back as well.
Okay.
Once I have all that, it's gonna be cut off.
What are you marking here for? You're not gonna cut this, are you?
Not yet.
I think you just take it and double it under.
From the bottom?
Yeah. I'm fine with that. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel here.
Okay.
This is just supposed to be a pissed off hot rod.
Victor! What is up?
How are you, brother?
Thanks for coming, bro.
Hey, no problem. Badass. I brought you some leather.
Richard Rawlings.
Richard, Sammy Ham.
Sammy Hand.
How are you?
I made him over.
Hey, I got a whole bunch of hands.
we brought our new guy.
Joe.
This is Joe. I'm Larry.
Right on, Larry.
I met Sam at Salt Lake City class that you sent me over.
Oh,
A couple
okay.
weeks ago.
Bitch and stitching
Cool,
class.
dude.
Yeah, okay, you went up there?
Yeah.
Yes, cool, man.
Yeah.
Super cool.
So he's providing us with more leather. Check it out.
We brought you some stuff to choose from. There's probably...
Your display is very nice.
It is nice. It's last minute. Now, we're doing some clean out at the shop. We're getting ready to do a little bit of remodeling. So, having to move a few
That
things
light
out of the way.
color,
So,
you just touched?
you don't want any of this?
No.
We'll just take it off.
I'll let you have it. You get that stuff out from under my feet, it's yours.
I mean, we always have a reason to use something around here, but I don't know.
Victor called.
Victor, I thought we had enough of that one color. We did not because it was going to be
different.
One would go against the grain and one would go with. That's the problem. We were having to puzzle it together.
The color you picked was this, I think.
Yeah.
So just a little cleanup. And that's definitely.
Oh, that's a big piece there.
This is jet airplane leather. It came from a company out of Arkansas. These are extras from a few jobs that we've done in the past.
Nice. Well, if you've done those kind of jobs, what in the world are you doing going to a class?
Continuing education.
I get it.
You learn something new every day.
We're putting together this car that's our 20th anniversary is coming up. next year, and this is the very first car we built as a company.
Yeah, Victor was telling me a little about that.
So I've actually bought the car. I've sold the car a total of 5 times and bought it back every time and sold it again. Yeah. I didn't know that. Yeah, Ernst and he went back and forth like 3 or 4 times, and then it went to Venice Beach or somewhere, and that guy shoved a 572 in it with 1950s suspension. So it was a Haas. So we pulled the motor a long time ago, and it's just been sitting here as decoration. And I said, you know what, let's just throw a little LS in it, get the thing back on the road. It's got all the big brakes and big tranny and everything that came with that 472. So let's get the damn thing back on the road, but I don't want to recreate the car, because the car is what the car's supposed to be. Right. So we're just finessing everything, putting it back in, and getting it on the road. It goes down. Just go in and hog tie the hell out of it. Yeah. Across the can. And then rewrap the front.
There's so
you can tell how way I am about the interior.
There's not really a right and wrong way. I mean, there's several.
No, I'll tell you, after years and years of building cars, there's not really a right or wrong way until someone else takes it apart. Those dumb motherfuckers.
Every time.
What can I give you for all this?
Honestly, Richard, we were just getting ready to remodel our shop, and I'm doing a clean out.
If you don't mind, man, I'll take it. But I'll also pay for it. I like to pay my bills.
Me and Victor met each other up there at that class. We hit it off. I'm always going to stay in touch with this guy. I'm going to watch him from now on. So I'm just going to donate it to him.
Well, you are donating to him, not really us. Because he's going to be he's gone on a stool tangent around the shop. You should probably take a picture of every stool.
That was good practice. Yep.
He's made like 5 stools. I've got the world's mixed-matched crazy stool set you've ever seen.
I just want him to have enough stuff to just keep practicing daily. I tore up everything I owned for 4 or 5 years before I ever charged anybody for my first job.
Really?
Yeah. I tore up everything on the street.
Well, that's
the more you do it, the better you get. So. There's something to practice with, brother.
Hey, really, we appreciate that.
Hey,
can I give you guys a cold beer? Look at that face. Come on, let's get coffee.
I'll get my new guy drunk.
I'll get you some water.
All right, so Kyle from Thompson Motorsports just showed up with our motor, so we're gonna check it out. What's up, man? What's up, dude? Hey, nice to meet you, Kyle. This is Kayla. How's it going, man? Doing all right? Good to meet you.
That's a tiny box.
Tiny box was a lot of fun.
A lot of horses in that little box. Maybe it should have a lot.
So we can always shoot it over here. Let's get it unboxed.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna look really sharp in there. Yeah, and then we got that. The cross ram, the Holley cross ram.
Oh, cool.
To fill, dual throttle body?
Just to kind of fill the engine bay up a little bit.
Okay.
So it should look pretty sweet.
Have y'all done any tuning with those?
Not yet.
No? Okay. Call us. Yeah, we got a tuner that is phenomenal.
Really?
It's not rough. It's actually really simple to tune with, but we've got tune files for everything from 500 horse to about 3,000 horse that we can get like a baseline and then start modifying from. So something like this will go really quick with Ryan on it.
Right, okay.
So yeah, when you get in, especially Holley, we have so many Holley tunes because that's what goes with all of our turnkeys.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so when you're ready, man, hit us up. We can run out here.
That'd be super rad.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Before you tear out of here, what's all done to it?
Okay, so this is a pretty basic, really long block in general. The short block on it's just going to be some upgraded basic components. So it's still the stock crank rods and pistons. We just use a little tougher hyper-eutectic piston in this, just for the type of use it's going to be daily driven.
Right.
It's an upgraded camshaft, so we've got a cam motion camshaft in it. It's going to have a little bit of chop to it, but not so much that it's going to make it, something you can't drive. I know y'all are doing an automatic and looking for something that can lock up and cruise around without putting a lot of heat in the transmission. So there's a little bit of overlap just to get that muscle car sound, but not so much that it's going to make it uncomfortable.
Exactly.
No stiff brake pedal, anything like that. The heads are 243s on this one, so it's going to be the same head as the C5's the 06.
Okay.
It's an unported head, so this combo makes about 460 horsepower, a little over 400 foot-pounds of torque. It's about a 6,500 RPM motor, so it'll be a good, toy around kind of motor. Something that'll, spin the tires a little bit and sound good and have some fun with.
Right.
you know, it's not going out and, you know, it's not going to be a 9-second car or anything with this, but it's something that you can definitely enjoy, you know?
Right, but it'll still beat the Honda Civic next to you. So.
Yeah, you'll have fun with that, for sure. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Well, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Any other questions you have on it before we get out of here?
If I do, I'll call you. Okay. It's easy as that.
Awesome, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a pleasure.
All right, fellas. Day 2 has been a little busy for me. A lot of running here and there, back and forth. I'm about to cut the back seat to reduce it from here to here, all the way front and back, and everything is wired up. I said wired because it's literally a welding rod wired up to the springs, so they don't bounce, you know, all over the place. So we're about to make some sparkles.
So it's the morning of day 3, and me and Kenny are gonna stab the motor and tranny in the car and hopefully get it mounted up so we can start mocking up wiring, finding out what headers we need, and the list goes on. It just never ends. But we're gonna get it in so we can do all that. We had to do a little massaging of the firewall with our foam motors.
Hey. This is like Christmas for Chase and the guys because all our Holley parts came in, and that means we're making progress on the car. It's the beginning of the day on Friday, so we're literally only, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday into it, and time for me to find out how far along they've gotten. But I know that we're smoking on it, so pretty cool. Hey, Chase, it's Christmas.
Oh, Holly showed up?
All the Holly stuff, I believe.
Ooh,
I mean,
they sent everybody but Holly, the girl? Or what?
Yeah, right? I don't even know what all this is. So we got a sniper?
Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff. Intake, PCM, wiring harness, valve covers, oil pan, everything we need to make it run. Injectors.
Okay. Well, give me an update because I was out of the office yesterday.
So we got the tank being cleaned right now. We got AC box installed with defrosters hooked up, but I need your help with the placement on the vents. And then we're working on the steering shaft. We need to get that located in the right spot. And then we got the engine in. Kenny was cleaning up the tank, so now we're just ready for all the Holly stuff. So we can make it run.
Rad. You said you got AC already in?
Yeah, we're just.
Why don't you pull the rear end apart?
What's that?
You pull
the wheel seals were leaking.
Oh, were they?
So yeah, those are on order. They'll be here soon. And then we're ready to rock and roll. We got to replace some airbag lines, get it running. Put some fresh gas in it.
I don't think this thing's been on the road in many years. Many. I don't even know. 6,
8.
maybe? 8? I don't know.
Now I see why you guys cut the steering wheel, because your fist will be right in your face. Yeah.
I mean,
does it hurt your feelings right there?
No.
You want it up higher? We can lift it up higher.
Oh yeah, okay. I didn't even think about that. I think about an inch higher than where it sits.
Okay, you hold it where you want, and I'll mark it. You like it?
Right there. Because that way I can see the gauges, which we're having trouble with that, aren't we?
Yeah, we are having trouble with that. But we'll make it work. We'll figure something out.
It's not a big deal.
Not a big deal.
Did you see the
Yeah, I did see that, and I don't know how they got it in there, and I'm not pulling it out.
Well, are you going to make it work?
Yeah, I'll make it work.
Kick ass. All right, this is dope. I'm excited as hell.
Well, now that UPS showed up early today, we were like the first stop, because I've been tracking this. We maybe be really close to running today, so.
All right, y'all unboxing stuff. Hey, Holly, thanks for making it happen quick. I know this is a short notice and you got it out here, so we appreciate it. Now those guys got to go to work. Kenny's always making a mess.
Always. You gotta be so loud.
Fuck.
Haha.
Look at that. Woo. This is
So we did the X-Ram because we have a lot of engine bay to fill. So instead of a small LS, now we got a big LS, even though it looks real small. So we'll have twin throttle bodies, just to make it, it's really just for aesthetic purposes. It may add a little bit of torque, may add a little bit of horsepower. We don't know yet. But it aesthetically looks cool and fills up the engine bay, and it'll work, so we're using it. That's the throttle body over there. I would imagine that's the same thing. Fuel pump, 3D one. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna run 2 throttle bodies. Well, you got cables for 2 throttle bodies, so that's super kick-ass that they made the whole complete kit instead of having to try and figure that out. The last coils, we had 7 in stock. And wires, injectors.
These are the valve covers.
Those are wideband adapters.
These are covers so you can keep the coils in the same spot, but make them look pretty.
Pretty.
Pretty. I think that's the harness.
That's the harness. What does it all? We're missing the front runner setup. While we're waiting for that serpentine setup, we still got a lot of work to do, so let's, I guess, get after it.
Favorite parts of the day, not only because it's beer 30, but because I get to see what all my team has accomplished during their day of hard work while I'm in there, you know, writing with a pen. So 52's coming along quite nicely, actually. It's starting to look pretty wicked. What's up, my man?
Good, man. We got a couple things to button up here, and hopefully we have it running tomorrow.
It's a pretty freaking bitchin' setup in here.
Yeah, it filled out the engine bay actually really nicely. I'm glad we went with this intake and those valve covers. Everything's just filled out real nice.
Yeah, but the Thompson motor's supposed to have what, like 400, 480?
It should be almost 500.
Okay.
With the intake and everything. 460s with just a truck intake and it's basic. So,
all right.
I think we'll be around 460 to 500, somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
Which is enough to burn tires.
Are we comfortable with the transmission, suspension, drive shaft, all that?
Yeah, we're gonna do update the airbags and run new lines and stuff like that. That way we don't have any problems. And then we gotta put the brake pedal back in, put the steering column back in, and drive it, I guess.
Well, I want to fill in these holes.
And then turbo.
Well, yeah, we'll do that, but we want to make sure we don't need to go through those areas first.
With the exhaust?
No, not exhaust, like lines and stuff like that. So those will be some of the last things we do. So that's pretty easy.
And then we're gonna turbo it, right?
That's not this car, man. This car's just supposed to be a beater that has fun, got cold AC, little stereo system, cruise along.
Oh, we don't have cold AC, I'll tell you what. We're almost there. We just gotta make all the lines for the AC, put the coolant hoses in. I got a steam port to do.
I think our radiator should be enough because this thing had a 572 back up.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna do dual 12-inch fans on the front as a pusher. We don't have much room up here with the puller, so we'll just take it where we can get it.
You get enough for a puller on here.
Now you put the coolant hose.
Okay. All right. Well, I dig it. Victor's working away on the interior. We've already chopped down the back seat.
So we should have panels hopefully tomorrow or Thursday. So.
All right, well,
I'm hoping by
yesterday
Friday.
was a holiday, so we're only 6 days in. Have we serviced the brakes, or are we just going to let them seat in?
I think the brakes are fine. I got a little bit of lot rot, but not a big deal.
And then we still have to make exhaust.
Yeah. But I think we should be doing burnouts in the parking lot by Friday afternoon.
I think we should be doing it by Thursday afternoon.
Well, we're going to try for Thursday, but I'm going to say it's Friday.
I'm going to say Thursday, and I'm the boss. See you later.
You can say it all you want. Good morning, everybody. What a great Labor Day weekend. Anyways, this morning I've been cutting, forming, shaping the panels for the doors. I got the layout already. What I need to do is marking these holes, wherever they're gonna go for my clips. and handles and window elevator and what have you, like Richard said. So I'm gonna be doing that this morning. After I have this, I'm gonna lay out all the leather. You know, I'm gonna lay out, and I'm gonna have this thing sewn by the end of the day. So stay tuned. To install this thing, triple quarter-inch foam on the back of this right here to make it look puffy compared to the rest of it. The other one, the rest of it has only 1/4, you know, the thickness of foam. It definitely came out a lot better than what I was expecting. So I'm definitely hoping that Richard likes it. Bless you, bless you. And we have a pen. From that,
this exhaust is a super tight fit, and so we're using a lot of different bends, and now that we're kind of straight, hopefully the rest goes fairly easy. But we're mocking it all up, and then some more parts will be here today, and maybe hopefully we get it fired up, but I'm not going to guarantee it.
Do we have to adjust the little flaps at all?
Maybe. So we're just pulled up to Thompson Motorsports. We're gonna get this car dialed in today, and hopefully we can just throw the interior back in it, button up a couple other things, and we can start doing burnouts in it. So that's the plan for today, and hopefully we're back by lunchtime. I'm hungry already.
So I'm gonna run through it now and do all my normal stuff.
Okay.
I would go down about a half turn. The IAC is still all the way shut, so if you take them both down about a half turn, we'll probably be right where we need to be. Got all the closed loop turned way, way down at idle, so I can play with that, make it sound all choppy and cool.
for now, we got to put everything back together. Victor's going to take care of that. And then we're going to put a couple miles on it, and then we're going to put an actual driving tune in it and make it 100%. So I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, of course, man. Let's know when it's ready. All right, man. Thanks. Later. See ya.
Looks like the Fleetline is almost 100% back on the road. We got her tuned over at Thompson, and now we just got a little bit of stuff, you know, little knick-knack things to fix up, put the carpet in. Victor did a really good job on the seats, and we redid the steering column a little bit. I'm pretty stoked because this is a car that I've bought and sold 5 times, and the last time I bought it, it wasn't here for a month before the guys pulled the motor out of it and stuck it in the Pikes Peak race truck, and it's been sitting as fixture or furniture over there since then, so I haven't heard it run or anything. I let my guys do everything, and then I get in and break it because I know they can fix it. What? I can tell you we ain't got no brake lights.
Clean up the DJ?
A little bit, you know, a couple of ECMs, a bunch of wires, maybe a little carpet. Yeah, you can cover some of these holes in the floor a little bit. Won't be so loud in here.
Is it loud?
Well, it won't be once we cover all the holes and everything.
Well, and then we'll have AC, right?
AC will be going. It'll be fine.
Hey man, how you doing? Now that these guys have, you know, the car already in tune and ready to go, I'm gonna come back and, you know, put all the panels and lay down the carpet. I'm gonna try to do as much as possible, as quick as possible as well. All the interior done, and stick around. Let's see what happens.
Now it's time to rise and shine as we say